Yeah, another visual novel. What's new though? Hello, hello. Hold on, let me switch. I want to get straight into it. Like I mentioned, I don't think I'll play very long today, mainly because I kind of just rolled out of bed. That's one thing. The second thing is that my phone might die. So so no more tracking on my model, but like that's whatever. That's whatever, honestly speaking. Hello! Look, it's SALVUS Aries. Finally, I'm playing SALVUS Aries. I've been meaning to play it, but then I ended up being too busy. I know that there were some like issues with this Steam key that I had. Like it was, they had some issues with like Steam for a while, but everything's been resolved now that I can finally play it. What else happened? Oh, it was like in the middle of like Crestfall, and I just wanted to play Minecraft around that time, so I didn't want to like start this and then immediately go back to Minecraft. So here I am. Let me know if audio is okay. I might be a little too loud, so I will lower myself a little bit. Please let me know if audio is okay. I'll do my best to read both chat and the visual novel. From what I remember, because I did try playing it a little bit, so to see if I could launch it. Well, I mean, like, it's not too heavy. It's a visual novel after all. But I want to see, like, how much of it has changed. I'm pretty sure now there's a completed route that you can play. When I initially played this game, like 2-3 years ago or something, I think they only had the prologue open. But now I think it's a full route that you can go through. I might be wrong, but I was really excited to play this game. It's been so long. I miss the characters, honestly speaking. My name? Lune. There is voice acting in it, by the way. It was the day of my execution. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, again, the female character also has a character voice, so I don't know. It's not very often I would find like a ultimate game with like a voice main protagonist. It's not very often, but it sometimes happens. The footsteps down the hallway came closer towards my cell. I had already been given my final meal, so this could only mean only one thing. Ah, that time has come already. Public executions were rare, though the gruesome affairs had once entertained the masses in the past. No longer were they welcomed. Or so I thought. Perhaps I was a special exception. Since I was a woman, that was particularly loathsome, especially despicable. At least, that is what I've led everyone to believe, unintentionally or otherwise. I kind of wonder what I did. What did I do? I had been the target of much hatred even before I had laid claim to the ruthless deeds that had left this town torn apart. To be fair, they saw me as the culprit, and all of this was deserved. I can't say my hands were entirely clean either. Even if I did not turn myself in, though, the result mayhaps would have been the same. At least this way I could... Hold on. Miss Lune? The guard greeted me grimly. One of the few people that still treated me respectfully, my one friend here. I thought he would pretend not to know me. But he was the one to ask what I wished for my last meal. We had often bantered with each other in town, or what this town was before.
It's the perfect day for a beheading, don't you think?
Oh my god, that also scared me. A jump scare. Miss. I hoped the trash they would throw at me wouldn't smell too bad. It's time to go. His countenance was supposed to be smooth. Wait. Yeah, his countenance... Am I read? I can't read, can I? Was supposed to be smooth, but pity and resignation were etched in the way his eyebrows furrowed and mouth sagged. He was young, only 17. Why did they give such a task to someone so young? Oh, the execution. No, wait, not the executioner. The guard is young. Disgust, hatred, happiness. For those who did like me, their eyebrows did not crease, as if expecting this very outcome. The few who did not despise me hated the path I walked on, and those who did were full of glee, the ones that were still alive anyway. I've seen those eyes countless times in the past year, as they warned me to keep my head down and keep quiet. Countless warnings I did not heed. Just look straight ahead.
You're a little too young for this, aren't you?
You're not much older.
Oh! Oh, the guard has a voice too!
What do you mean? I got a whole 4 years on you. I'm an adult.
While I tried to lighten the mood, despite the very morbid end that was awaiting me, the crowd's whispers turned into jeers. Oh!
You've brought nothing but doom to this town!
I was pelted by what smelled like rotten food. Despite the urge to heave, I maintained my countenance to remain the calmest it could ever be. I wanted to keep my dignity to the end, whatever was left of it. There wasn't much food to throw, since we had cut the supply routes.
Ouch!
So they threw rocks instead.
Hey! One scratch gets on us and you'll be in the jail next!
Next, huh? I smiled, and I can see him wince. Sorry. He whispered to me in a hush.
It's alright. You're not wrong.
You're really defending a traitor like her? I wonder what happened. I'm assuming... Actually, I don't know what time period this would take place in. But but considering the clothes, and the fact that it's a public execution, I want to say it's medievally, but at the same time, I don't know.
I'm next to her, you idiot!
This was necessary, I told myself. It was what I signed up for. It was the sake of it was for the sake of the nation. It would eventually pay off, even if I would not be around to witness it. No matter how calm I tried to be, though I could not control the lurching in my stomach. I knew this would come, but I was terrified to the core. Death was coming, yet I still could not fathom that I would be gone in just a short while. Blah, blah, blah. But more than that, I longed for what I would be leaving behind. My family, my favorite bread, fresh from the bakery, crispy and fluffy. I could never taste it again. Wait! Wait, that's so cute! She described more about the bread than she did her own family. That's so funny. After everything, why is thinking about bread bringing me to tears? My last moments on Earth, and my mouth is watering. I asked for one last loaf for my final meal, but the flavor was not what it had always been. What always had been. I tried to remember the taste I once cherished, but better than the bread was the people that I shared it with. So that's why my heart hurts so. The guard brought me to a sharp halt. Sharp halt. I thought my execution would be done in the middle of the town. Despite the burnt, indistinct rubble, I knew exactly where this was. A cruel estate that was the source of all troubles. Of course they met their demise. He made sure of it, and it was why I was here. His sins were greater than my own, but he was the one that forged the path. I was the one who paved it. I laughed as I looked up at the burning sky. Someone thought this was the perfect place for me to die. Would my grave be here as well? Or would they even bother burying my body at all? I'm sorry. His voice was barely a whisper. I shook my head. There was nothing he could have done.
Thank you.
For being with me at the end. At least my death wouldn't be a lonely one. Someone covered my head with a sack. A final mercy. I didn't have to look at the blade that would take my life. I hope Felix can have some bread tonight. I pray that it is warm. I hope that he will carry on our work and see our dream through.
Please don't miss me too much. And forgive me for doing this.
The blade swung. Oh, well. Ooh! Ooh, they didn't have this last time. Should I get out of the way? Hold on. I'm out of the way. This is me being out of the way. This is so cool. They didn't have this last time. it a full opening? Oh, her name's Aina? Wait, this is so cute. Oh my god, wait, I actually didn't catch the names. Fuck! I forgot the names! Wait, I'm so bad at names! Ooh! Whoa! Ooh, wait, that's cool. Sorry, I'm not talking over it. Ow! Ooh, wait, I love like ultimate art where they're all together in like matching clothes. Oh, it's so pretty. Huh. So cute. Why is the cat evil? Who's the evil cat? Who's the evil kitty? That I don't remember. Hold on, I'm back. After that, it was as though I was trying to study a painting through a net. What a shame. Someone so bright, so young and bright. More pity? Why did everyone pity me? I knew what I was getting into. My head hurt. Wow, I wonder what I'm supposed to do. I stepped forward. If I still had a body, I could not see it. I could only trust my footfalls where my footfalls would take me to a destination. The light grew brighter.
Is there no way to reconsider?
You forget that this is more in your power than mine. I've done what I could.
I will not back down.
Arguing. Lots of arguing. I think it was about me. I wish someone would tell me what was going on. It's like someone is flipping pages of a book. My own life was but a chapter, like ink on a page long disintegrated. Faces along that way. Faces along the way, like new characters. A hand reached out to me. Are you sure you wish to do this? There will be a price to pay. I cannot help you. But what did I agree to? What did I agree to? What is this? This was just a memory, wasn't it? Still, I could barely remember anything. There's a hand? Where? My heart hurts. It hurts.
It hurts! It hurts!
Oh shit, yeah, that did hurt.
Make it stop, please!
I begged to any entity that would listen to me. My heart, no, my entire being, throbbed in pain for what felt like an eternity. Then, as sudden as it started, it was over. I was at peace. The loneliness never left me, but it was distant. The searing pain that tore my heart felt like a separate entity, as if it floated next to me. It was a dull ache that didn't consume me, but didn't leave me either. Was this what happened after death? Where am I going? Where am I? Who am I?
I'm
Oh.
sleepy.
That was me earlier. Oh my god! Before I started stream, so like I said, I like practically rolled out of the bed just before stream started. But my family got pizza. Oh my god, I'm so full of pizza. I'm so full of pizza right now. I'm so sleepy and so full of pizza. That's me right now. Time was an endless stretch. All the voices that swirled in my head soon faded away. Sometimes the same memories visited me again and again. Each time they grew more distant. And then I finally fell into a dreamless state. I think I slept for a very long time. Wake up. There's some people waiting for you. Come on, follow me. Who am I following?
You?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Living the dream, TBH? Oh my god, like Tomodachi life? No, I'm kidding. Hello, welcome in! Welcome, welcome! I'm playing SALVUS ARIES. Come on, Sleeping Beauty. You can ask questions later. I don't know who's talking, honestly speaking. I can't give a voice. My eyes were still entirely blurry, but I regained enough control of my limbs to reach out to her. She took my hand. The warmth of her touch grounded me enough to walk forward and through another door. Oh, to her! Wait, who? Who? Chapter 1. I don't think I'll be able to get through all of the chapters, by the way. BTW! This time, I could feel everything. My feet were firmly planted on the ground. When I stretched out my hands, I could see them, every finger. Is a game just sleeping and being in pain so real? Wait, but I want to fall in love though. She handsome? I know! She's so pretty! Can I, like, not get with any of the male characters? Can I just get with her? Which is the main protagonist. She's supposed to be me. I touched my neck to find it was still attached. Oh yeah, by the way, I got beheaded. Wait, I kind of like wear the necklace. I like the necklace. A young woman guided me through the hallway. As she bade me to sit down, a few moments later, she handed me a drink. I believe this is coffee? I have mostly drank tea in my life, though. It is sweeter than I remember it, and quite chilly, too. Also, I don't know where the game audio went. I don't know if there's supposed to be music or anything right now, but do let me know if audio is okay later on. Red eyes and white hair is so cute. I know! Such a cute pair! How long has it been since something had passed my lips? Just a few days ago, but it feels like it's been a lifetime. Actually, no, several lifetimes. My head was pounding, so I focused on the drink to steady myself. Where am I, anyway? I heard loud footsteps in a raucous group approaching me. The sounds of bickering and a few exasperated sighs reached my ears. I feel like visual novels are always weird with how if they have sound or not. I really think sound does make the visual novel sometimes. There are some very like audio based visual novels that I think are like super awesome and epic. Like I really like Fata Morgana. It's very I like the atmosphere, and I think sound brings it together as well. Or lack of sound also could bring it together as well. But at the same time, I'm like, I may be wrong because it's been a bit since I actually like reviewed stuff, but I know that for now this game is only one route is available at the moment, and it's not like entirely done yet. However, I want to play it so bad. I want to play all of it so bad. At least last I checked, I didn't review any of the stuff yet. I just went, I want to play this game. I want to play this game. While I had been in clouds aplenty, this one felt overbearing, more so than the last one I'd faced, and they pelted me with things. Oh, pelted things at me! I haven't heard such noise in a century. Yeah! Hello there. Hello, who are you? And where am I? What's happening?
Consider us your welcoming committee.
Have I ever played Zato? What, like Guilty Gear? Because no. Also, I have no idea what that is. A welcoming committee? For what?
Congratulations, you're dead. Welcome to the afterlife.
Wait, he's so handsome. Okay, he's hot too. Wait, which one though? Because they're all kind of handsome. Well, that was not very welcoming at all.
I'm dead?
I'm dead? Wait, how far behind am I on stream? Like, how bad is the... I just realized the buffering might be pretty bad. I'm dead? This kill would be so bad. Why was that a surprise? Why was that surprising? My head got chopped off. All my memories after that were particularly fuzzy, but I recalled that much. I suppose these things take some time to get used to. I should be grateful that I was on my own 2 feet again. Zato is a visual novel on Steam. Wait, I'm gonna look this up. Zato. I was thinking like Guilty Gear. Oh, fuck. I was thinking like Guilty Gear. Oh, ooh! Ooh, wait. I like the art style. Hold on. Add to library. What is this? Zato. I love the world and everything in it. Wait, I'm reading the thing. Seven to 8 hours of playtime? Oh, fuck! I need like a full, like... I need like a full day to do that. All time when you see this message. Sorry. I was like, I don't know if the buffering is really bad. I just saw it now because I looked up. How long did it take? It shouldn't be so bad because when I do see the live chat like right away, but my problem is that like by the time I do or it looks like I responded to it, I can hear myself like being delayed on the stream itself. Does that make sense? Oh. It shouldn't have been that long. Ooh. Okay, I did kind of recognize it a little bit, but I do love Vocaloid. I got distracted. No, fair enough. No, that's fair. I think I see it. It's either I recognize the art style or I recognize someone with a similar art style, and it looks really cool. I kind of like how muted the colors look. I like that. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta lock in. I think there's like 12 hours of gameplay on this. Fair on YouTube. Okay, I think I just recognize like the art style. I like the muted colors. Why are you so surprised then? Well, I suppose I didn't know what to expect afterwards. Death is a shocking thing, you know. You've had quite a while to get used to the whole idea. Parties Are for Losers is the series. Oh! I have to look it up. I have? How does one get used to being dead in a few days? Or it could have been longer. Ah, this was a pain. I peered around them, hoping to see a door to heaven. Hopefully it was heaven. I know I did some bad things, but they wouldn't put me in hell, right? So, where are we going? The men all looked at each other. Oh my god, who's this? Wait, he's so pretty. Which one of you will do the honors? Ugh, not me. I'm not good with these things. Oh. Wait. The two characters that just came in? Whoa, mama. I am not qualified to. Are you not the boss, Came? Wait, okay, pause. I remember that they have like really cool names in the beginning. However, I have a feeling that I'm going to butcher it unless I hear it myself. I think it's Came. Came pretended not to hear this. How about we draw straws? If it's such a hassle to tell me where to go, then I'll go find someone else to tell me. Where is the nice woman who gave me the coffee? Lilia? The bespectacled man named Came snorted. She's the last person you'd want to ask. You'd get a summary that oh my god! You'd get a summary that tells you nothing you need to know and get yourself into trouble. Well, even more trouble. Oh no. They're sending me to hell, aren't they? I gulped. Gulp?
Oh. I'm in trouble? I have to go down there.
Well, she's so cute! The last part came out in a whisper. Despite my attempts to keep my voice steady, I looked at the floor, expecting it to swallow me whole. Luckily for you, you escaped that fate. Oh, thank goodness. But there is a price, and a punishment. His grin did not match his ominous tone. Oh. He doesn't seem very nice. Arias? I want to say it's Arias. You're frightening her. I believe we should begin with introductions. Look at you doing a better job than our leader. I am not. Oh my god, Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this. Is it Safan? Shafan? I'm like 99% sure you don't pronounce that X. I want to say it's Shafan. But I might be wrong. I am not your leader, Shafan. You're the highest rank. I feel more like a father trying to rein in his troublesome brats. Thanks, Pops. Never knew what it's like to have a dad. Something about the font feels slightly hard to read. I think because it's, what is it called? It's, a serif font. I feel like serif fonts are harder than non-serif fonts. But it's like, whatever. TBH.
I am Kame Aster. It is
Oh,
a
it is
pleasure to
Kame!
finally meet you.
Kame Aster, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Whoa, that's such a deep voice. I can't do that. Finally? Oh my god, I sound hella congested as well. Sorgi! He held out his hand for a handshake. This is the proper human formality, correct? Human? Well, I usually curtsy. I quickly took it and mimicked his gesture, although it felt kind of quite awkward as it was a gesture I witnessed mostly among knights. She's from an earlier time period, remember? Oh, okay, so it is like medieval-y, in a way, in a sense. Yes. What?
Name's Stefan. Up top.
Oh, Stefan! There you go. I'm gonna butcher it! I'm gonna butcher it so bad! Stefan. He raised a hand and I waved back at him. Don't mess with her already. You just said. Sorry. He interrupted and gave me a smooth wink. Is he winking or is he blinking? Can you tell if I'm winking or blinking? Wait! Question to everyone. Can you tell if I'm winking or blinking if I do the same? I was trying to give you a high five. Didn't mean to confuse you. He ruffled my hair and stood back to pass the baton to the next man.
I am Valifar.
Whoa! Valifar. He bowed politely and I returned the gesture with a curtsy.
Aureus.
Whoa! Wait, I didn't expect that. Aureus. He made no such movements and only nodded at me. Ouch! Cold reception. You feeling shy? Hush. Nice to meet you too.
I am Sair, an angel.
Kya! I'm twirling my hair. Kya! He's so pretty. As if to prove it, he floated into the air for a few moments. What a show-off. Wow, a real angel. Don't tell me you're believing him so easily. I ignored him. Do you have wings and feathers? He hesitated for a moment before answering. Only on special occasions. They can get in the way. Wow, I want to see. Perhaps some other time. Excuse me. Reapers are cooler. We have powers too. Wait, he's so moe. Wait, Shafan, your moe is too strong. He's so cute. Look. His tone felt rather petulant. Wait a minute. The human comment from before stuck out. Are you all Reapers? Oh man. Is it so shocking? You just believe that man is an angel. Sayer smiled at me serenely. Yes, well, I mean, I did not have a good answer, so I decided to ignore those statements altogether.
So, if you're Reapers, are you the ones that brought me to the other side?
Oh my god. I was like half expecting like, oh, he's gonna say something too. Correct. Although you have been on the other side for quite a while now. Do you not remember? I don't. Was it Lilia who got me? I just came through this door. She got you from Purgatory, but she doesn't do any reaping herself. You can say she's a bit of a complicated case. The Angel Man is my favorite. He's so hot. No, literally. Me too. But I think Valafar is also really hot too. Valafar, and then I want to say I'm torn between Safan and Aureus. Unfortunately, Kame is not my type. But like, honestly speaking, if I did do his route, there's a high chance my mind would be changed. I would change my mind. Oh, a story for another time. Come on, you two, stay on topic.
Do you not remember your stay in Purgatory?
Oh, he's cute! I was in Purgatory? I did not recall this. Or, wait, did I? The guy with the horns is very, I don't know. I'm not the one for like who likes characters that are like mean in a sadistic way. I like characters that are mean in a funny way. like outright rude. I like characters that are a bit of an asshole. At least out of the two. So that's why I'm like, honestly speaking, if I played his route, I probably would have my mind changed. All those voices, the people I saw on my way here. I thought I was hallucinating. Have you recalled? Ah, I'm afraid it's mostly a blur. I remember some voices, seeing some people pass by. I remember sitting on a bench, under a tree, long paths. I'm having a trouble keeping who is who dialogue-wise. Honestly speaking, they all speak in a very similar way. Like, so far. The only person that I can think of that does speak differently is, Shafan. Because it's much more, like, bright and bubbly, in my opinion. Or, like, it's very more... I guess it's more modern, I guess, in the way that he speaks. In comparison to the rest. The others speak like old men. The names do change here. And it also might be my fault as well, because I'm not a voice actor in any way, shape, or form. And I 100% cannot do a man's voice.
Nothing more specific?
Oh, okay. And some of the voices are some of the lines are said, not all lines. No, I'm sorry. For some reason, he seemed agitated. I felt bad about having to disappoint him. What's gotten into you, sir?
You are usually the picture of serenity.
How about we move to the lounge? He indicated with a jerk of his head at curious onlookers. I will say though, Kame's outfit is so good. I love this style of like... I guess I like the style of suits. Like, oh my god, like all of the layers together. There's a... what is it called? There's a way that like layers would look too stuffy for a suit, but this is fine to me. I'm outside so I can only see when I go into the shade. Oh, you know, that's fair. That's fair. I don't do it the dialogue justice either, so there's that. Currently, only overtime workers are at the office, so we have this place to ourselves. I like that he's wearing like 4 coats. I know, but it doesn't look like it's so stuffy. Like, it looks like it goes together. You know what I mean? What a strange area. I walked up to this giant box holding little round objects. Am I talking about a vending machine? What is this? A vending machine. That's where your coffee came from. You put your phone against the black part and you select with these buttons, and it'll give you a drink. Wait, oh my god, that's so cute. I'm an old lady. I'm an old little lady. He demonstrated by getting himself a coffee, just like mine. You see? Why does it look like your eyes are going to fall out of your head? Sorcery. Wait, I just realized bro just explained, like, tap to pay. It boggled my mind. How could a box know what you wanted? How could it return an object?
Perhaps you can think on it another time.
I have a feeling that the first route to do is Valifars. Yeah, we were talking about your time in Purg. What do you remember? Well, the last thing I really remember was getting my head chopped off. Victorian lady versus Baja Blast. Oh my gosh, she's gonna explode. Arias winced. I remember it really hurt at the time, but it feels like that was so long ago. How long have I been dead for? Well, we must check the records. I'd say 300 years? That long? Oh my god, I am an old lady. The guys flinched at the sudden increase in volume. Sorry? No wonder it feels many lifetimes away. I really feel like I've aged. Despite your memory loss? Oh, your loss in memory? I nodded. Yes, I know only bits and pieces, but I feel something weighing down on my heart. Maybe over time I can remember why I feel this way.
It's peculiar that you remember your human life, yet not your time in the afterlife. Usually it is in reverse.
That's why her hair is white, but her hair has been white since, like, the beginning as well. Like, when she got executed. Is this like a Marie Antoinette kind of thing? I don't know how real that is, honestly speaking. I bet she keeps Werther's originals in her purse. Wait, pause. I used to keep Werther's originals in my bag for a while because, like, I wanted something like, hard candy, but at the same time I didn't really want hard candy, and caramel was like the closest thing ever. So I used to keep it in my bag. I say used to because I usually change out what I keep in my bag. You're just a weird one. Thanks. No, that simply livens things up all the more. I suppose it is up to me to explain why you're here, what you must do, and where you shall go. You have served most of your sentence in purgatory. However, you are to work indefinitely as a reaper until some conditions are satisfied. What are those conditions? I cannot say. I want to call you old, but I do sometimes keep butterscotch candy on me. See? Sometimes you just want something you want some candy, and maybe your Lola is correct. Maybe your Lola's right in keeping, like, hard candy on her. I've been craving root beer barrels. I don't know why. What's a root beer barrel? Like a barrel, like a literal barrel full of root beer? Or are we talking like gummy candy that's shaped like a root beer and tastes like root beer? It would suck to marry a vampire till death do us part wouldn't work. Well, one of us is getting something, I guess, after the other passes. That was a really loud gulp. I'm really sorry if that was, like, uncomfortable. I drink water. Oh, why not? Curiosity killed the cat. And satisfaction brought it back. Arias rolled his eyes and turned away. They're little hard candy. Oh, they're hard candies? Oh, I didn't know that. There was like my office manager would keep like a bunch of like Starbursts and stuff, and she would like hand it to me, like in passing sometimes. No, because you're undead. Oh. Well, I guess death wouldn't keep us apart. I guess. Even in death. I laughed to myself. It was banter that I often used to have with my best friend. Of course, Arias didn't seem to be as willing willing a partner. Wait, oh my god, is there a thing like frenemies to lovers? Like they're like hot and cold, but they're like super cute together. Is that their like whole shtick? I could see it. Oh, I'm writing fan fictions already. Oh! Wait, My best friend Felix! If 300 years had passed, then that meant he was gone too, now. No matter what he did, he was my closest friend. He was my other half. Or Arias is like Arias is like a reincarnation of Felix. Thoughts? I keep a bunch of random sweets on my desk for one of my coworkers who's diabetic as kind of a funny snacky first aid kit. Wait, that's so cute. That's also really nice too. I don't know too much about it. Well, that's like really nice. But there were more pressing matters at hand, so I would have to wallow in my sorrow later. I cannot tell you the conditions because I do not know. Oh! Okay. Thank you. You are to serve your sentence until the powers above have decided
I
otherwise.
thought you guys are the powers above.
Voice jump scare. We're the powers below, except Sayre, who's technically from above, but he doesn't have much weight either.
'Tis true. The powers above are much higher than I am.
Oh my god, I get scared every single time he says something. So if we are below, this is hell? No, you were smart from that, remember? Keep up.
And hell doesn't have coffee.
Wait, that's so cute. Malafar nodded sagely. What exactly is my sentence for? Have I been that bad? The men all exchanged a myriad of expressions. Wait, all exchanged myriad expressions with each other. Why does myriad expressions feels like a Persona move? Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking of myriad like blades. However, that's just Persona. Oh, it all circles back to Persona. Yes, you took the fall for an evil man and helped him along the way. I cannot deny that. Although he was doing some bad things, I did not find him evil in the slightest. This did not seem to be the time to contest that. And the results were catastrophic. Almost world end. I almost ended the world like 300 years ago? What is this? A calamity beyond all disasters? Yes, thank you, we get the message. Okay. I keep staring at the models, like the characters and everything. I really like Kane's glasses. I'm still looking at him. I'm still looking at him. His glasses are so cool. I like how it looks like earrings, too. Eh? Hold on. I thought things would get better if I... Oh, no. No, miss. Frankly speaking, everything went to shit.
You sacrificed yourself for the crimes of that man. In return, he ravaged the world.
These would be such good VTuber models. No, honestly speaking, they would be really good VTuber models. This is a whole, wave. New debut. I see it. What? That was the last thing I could have ever expected to hear. Angered by your death, he decided to wage war across the country, as well as the neighboring lands. What? What did you expect? He was a wrathful man. You witnessed that before your death as well, correct? It was justified. We wanted to change the country. Well, you changed it all right.
I meant for the better, not for the worse. What happened?
That's what I'm asking. What happened? You enabled a terrible man. Even before your misguided martyrdom, you encouraged him in his sins. God, he talks so old-timey. I want Jafan's line so bad. I can't do it. Oh, it's so formal. Ah. All right, I understand. This is because I was his partner, right? The powers above decided that the enablement of a sinner is also a sin, especially in the case of your final act. Hundreds and thousands of lives were forfeit. Yours truly had to be involved too. Zafan pointed at himself with a grim expression.
We can come back to that later.
Wait, was he a part of it too? Got lore? Belafar cut him off before he could begin his tale. Deflated, Shafan pouted and did not protest. Oh. All because of what he did? No, that's not entirely true. Oh? You're right, I did enable him. Instead of telling him to rein himself in, I encouraged him. But I thought he knew best, so I never disagreed with him. I just aided him in the pursuit of his... no, our goals. I thought if I limited myself to a certain extent, my hands wouldn't be dirtied, but... if he was the one who administered the poison, then I was the one that brewed it.
And if I could give my life for him to continue on his path, our path, then it would all be okay.
I had gladly done so in the end. I rubbed my neck where the axe had fallen. Was it did I get beheaded by an axe or was it a guillotine? I should have seen it coming. I mean, I guess for an opening sequence, it would be cooler if it was a guillotine. How would an axe be there? Oh. If it makes you feel any better, you weren't the only one punished. There are others who suffered greatly. It doesn't make me feel better at all. No, that just makes it worse. I'm not some cruel person. Or, I hope I'm not. Wait, how much battery do I have? Oh my god! Wait, the model's going to be stuck for a bit. Because I didn't charge it. Oh, I didn't charge this properly. The model's gonna be there for a bit. At least you aren't going to hell. So long as you fulfill your work. And what if I don't want to?
Hell is not a fun place. Do you want a taste of it?
No thanks, I'm good. I'm okay. These dudes are hanging handsome. I know! And we were just saying that they would be, like, awesome VTuber models. Like, this is like a new wave debut. And they're really handsome. That's where that bastard went, your disgusting friend. His eyes narrowed, and for a moment, I could see the flames of hell in his pupils. No, that's okay. So Felix ended up there. All we did was for nothing. I'm not gay, but let's say I wouldn't turn down a gaycation with these gentlemen. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. That's so funny. You know, I understand. I get it. His choices after my passing were ultimately his own, but was it my fault? I was the catalyst, wasn't I? Maybe I should go down there after all. As if he could read my thoughts, Kane gently put a hand on my shoulder. Arias? He rebuked the sharp man, while giving my shoulders a comforting squeeze. He didn't apologize, making Kane sigh, but he didn't press the matter. Just know that your sentencing is beyond our power.
Apologies if you feel wronged, but this is how it is in the afterlife.
Oh my god, I really like Valafar. He has such gentle eyes. Wait, the gaycation bit or whatever is going on in the game. Pause. I'm still thinking about that. That comment is so funny. Which one? I wish there was a way I could appeal it. I mean, I've already been in purgatory, right? Correct. Although you didn't have too much to purge, so you've been sleeping for most of your duration there. Huh? What do you mean? Well, thanks to you and your friend-turned-tyrant king, there was a lot on everyone's agendas. So you slipped our radar. What's a radar? Think of it as something that escaped everyone's notice for now. Man, they really left you sleeping too long. So I was forgotten.
Our apologies.
Wait, every single time Valafar speaks, I'm like flicking over and I'm like, oh my god, he's so handsome. There was an awkward moment of silence. I definitely could tell there were things they weren't telling me. But in truth, I needed time to process all this. I nodded along, as though I understood all that they told me, but I felt that it had yet to sink in.
You should get some rest.
Oh my god, I'm so congested. Hold on. Oh, I didn't realize that there was no music playing. Dang. It was as if he read my mind. Ah, yes. Well, you had quite the slumber. I believe you do need some time to think. We set up a cool room just for you. You knew I'd be coming? We are your welcoming committee after all. Of course, we had to do some preparation. And Lilia helped. She said our taste sucks. Oh, well, I'll be sure to thank her. Why did it autosave right now? Or is it just like frequently? Every single time I see an autosave, I'm like, whoa, is something going on? They said she's lazy and troublesome, but the girl's been nice to me so far. Although this coffee is cold, the warmth it gave my heart was something I felt nostalgic for. I held on to it tightly as we exited the office and made for the place that would be my new home. Oh shit, look at this whip! Damn! I say as if like I know anything about cars. I actually know nothing about cars. I was terrified out of my mind. We were inside a strange contraption. Think of it as a mini carriage. He said, yet there were no horses and it moved of its own accord. Sorcery. And to make it worse, it moved too quickly. It autosaved because you're about to face a boss battle. Critical tension is escalating so hard. Shit, you're right. My bad. I didn't like track this. Would you like to hold my hand? Sayre sat to my right, and Stefan to my left. I sandwiched between them, squished like a child hiding inside a cupboard. Looks like she'll destroy Kame's seats otherwise. Wait, perhaps the boss battle is actually Kame because I'm going to grip onto his chair. Question mark? Arias is seated in the front, staring out the window. Kame, who was driving this bizarre vehicle, huffed a languished sigh as he spun the wheel.
I would prefer that not happen, if you don't mind.
I lost connection. I was agreeing with the gay Keisha comment. You know what? Fair enough. That's fair. Oh wait, I didn't read what he said. Hold on. Fuck! Or else I may switch cars with one of the others. Certainly you wouldn't dare to take mine. Oh. You should have gone with Velafar then, or brought your own. Huh. I hadn't realized that I had a death grip on the leather seats. My nails had been digging in, and my knuckles had gone white. The final boss is a True. I'm gonna actually crash it to the next vehicle. I held the angel's hand, and while I still feared for my life and non-life, he was positively delighted.
You can hold my hand too.
Ew! Wait. Wait, pause. Sorry, that was actually really gross. I didn't mean to like make that I didn't mean to make that like make that sound. I took him up on that offer. My strength was divided between holding each hand. Please do not be so anxious. You are a Reaper now. Can't die again that easily. Doesn't mean she can be reckless. Well, yeah, but she doesn't have to be a nervous wreck either. Try looking out the window. I'm sure this will all be new to you. This place is called Stasis. It's got a lot to do thanks to everything we borrow from the human world. I braved a glance outside. It was bizarre. Gone were the structures I had grown up with, or the rubble it had become. Instead were looming buildings, bright lights. My mouse went to the other side of my screen. Cool, isn't it? The Purgatory humans helped us design this place. Angels come down here to frolic, so a lot of time is always put into the construction. Oh, it's Kame talking. Up where we came from, there's little in entertainment. Though they make the best alcohol. Had so many questions. The Purgatory humans? Purgatory is a place where humans purge their sins before they go to heaven. So, am I going to heaven?
You are a special case.
That's a nice way to put it. You could just say no.
You stirred up so much trouble they didn't know what to do with you.
Oh, my bad. That's why they left you in there for so long. Anyways, rather than just wandering around in Purg, the ones with skills can just serve their sentences here. Now and then, you get humans that work here before going to heaven. All engineers go to Purgatory? I thought their place was further down. I don't know. I don't make the rules here. Or even come down from heaven now and then. So, I didn't have any skills? That's not the case. But rather, you were assessed to be a danger. What? Who am I dangerous to? Who am I dangerous to? Yourself? And millions of people? Point taken, but I'm not that reckless. Oria scoffed. And I'm here now, aren't I? Under strict supervision, our heads are on the line. Really? So don't toe out of line. But she has matured from her stay in Purgatory. You may have forgotten your memories, but do you truly feel like the same person? I feel like a little old lady right now. My soul felt heavier, things were still foggy, and I've barely had time to think here. I think I have changed. I just need to figure out how. Hopefully it's for the better. Oh, ease up, will ya? Never seen you be this much of a dick. Don't listen to him. He was in charge of making sure you'd get here safe and sound. Bullshit. Y'all just wouldn't stop talking about her. How come you all know me? I appreciate the help, but is there a reason you're looking out for me? Let's just say a series of events have led us to being responsible for you.
So if you mess up, we all die.
Oh, awesome! I guess it really is till death do us part.
Zafon, please. It would be a worthy death.
Oh, really? Twirling my hair? Really? Eh? No, I don't want anyone dying for me. Besides, aren't we already dead? Yet you died for another so easily. Anyway, while humans, and things that normally hurt humans, can't fatally harm us, other powers can. Keep that in mind. Does that mean I can get zapped out of existence? Like, God's gonna look at me and go, zap! And no more. Alright. Whoa, fancy! At last, we were free from that nightmarish ride. I was sitting in my brand new room. Although the structures I've seen so far have been unfamiliar, this was close to my old quarters in Felix's home. Was this on purpose? They told me to stay out of the kitchen for now, and just ask them if I needed any help, since there would be machinery I did not yet know to operate. I was given this watch thing to contact them, but how could that possibly work? It's sorcery. Just as I started tapping on the surface, something appeared on the screen, and the watch began to make noises. You twirling your hair a bit is so funny to me since your model has little curls in the front. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Oh my god, for a brief period of time, because I would play with my hair like that, right? For a brief period of time, the front part of, like, the right side of my face, the front part, the hair would be, like, twirled. Like, it was, like, permanently twirled. Like, it's straight now, because I cut it, but, like, it was, like, twirled. And I was in like high school because I had a habit of like fiddling with like everything around me. Do I still have that habit? Kind of. Yeah. Kind of. I never bought the demons can't be hurt by weapons forged by human shtick. All those tales came to be when our greatest weapons were steel swords. I think we should try using a handgun on Azazel. I think that's what Persona is about. No, actually Shin Megami Tensei. That's literally what that is about. Could you imagine? Well, I mean, I guess you do have like other bits of media where they use like guns and shit. Like, isn't there like a vampire thing where they had like bullets from like silver? They have like bullets made of silver, and they had like a really sick like handgun that looks basically like a. That is basically like a, what is it called? Like a pistol style gun. I don't know what the model of the model is called, but like something like that. I've just got these ringlet curls, so I kind of just play with them because springy. I have like this thing that looks like a lighter, and I kind of just flip it over and over again. That's insane. That's exactly the ending of Persona 5, if you think about it. After several moments of deliberation, I tapped it. Well, not Lucifer. It's like God. God gets killed by some teenager with a model handgun. Hey, how are you setting in? I hate like dialogue that's just like I threw the infernal device and a shatter replaced the sound of his voice. I shouldn't have done that, I think. Sorcery. The next day. The next day I get scolded because I threw my phone. Here, I'll teach you how to use it. While the device was sturdy, the screen itself needed some repairs. The men were shocked at my strength, though Lilia praised me until it came shoot her out. God gets killed with the power of the Second Amendment. What is Persona even about? Oh my god, I need to play Persona on stream. I just need to get through, like, completing some of the stuff before hitting, I think, like, the second palace. So I'll start streaming once I hit the second palace. I need to do that. One of these days. And so, Shafan was here with a case of tools. I probably should have taught you in the first place. It would mean less work on our hands. Yesterday, after I tossed the infernal device away from me as far as I could, it thunked against the wall and fell onto the floor with a spectacular shatter.
Foul creation!
I could not do that. I climbed up onto the counter and looked for some sort of a weapon. Luckily, I found a broom to brandish at the cursed item. Not that I knew anything about exorcism. They were shocked at her strength. They'd be vaporized at the sight of what I did to my last phone then. What the hell did you do to your last phone? Perhaps I should have joined the Covenant after all. Before I had any more time to regret my course in life, hurried footsteps echoed outside my door. Are you okay? Shafan was huffing after opening the door, and the group of guys filed in. Behind him was Valafar, who was sleepily rubbing his eyes. Arias was in tow, and Sayer peered inside curiously. While Kame wasn't very visible, I could still see him rubbing his temple. You could have knocked. We thought something had happened. The angel furrowed his beautiful face as he came up to me, still crouched on the counter. Let's just say there's no last phone. Oh my god, what the hell did you do to it? Are you hurt? He put a hand on my head, and his eyes did a once over of me. What happened? A voice started coming out of my watch, and I thought it was possessed. It was terrifying. Thanks. That was my voice.
Is my voice that scary?
Oh, he's so cute. He whispered to Arias, who nodded, much to Shafan's dismay. Oh, he's so cute.
We should have explained how it worked to you. You must have been frightened.
I tried to slide off of my seat, but Valifar stopped me.
We should check for any broken glass. Although you are a Reaper now, injuries will still hurt since you are new to this life.
Wait, can you hear that? Hold on. I feel like the music might be a bit loud. Sound volume. Oh well. Okay, I hope the music isn't as loud and overpowering in comparison to, like, the voices. But do let me know if it's okay.
It will take time for your powers and resistance to develop.
Paper cuts will never stop stinging, no matter how many years pass.
Wait, that's so cute! Kim, your moe is so strong. His moe is too strong. He spoke bitterly and glared at the floor as though there was a sheet of paper lurking, threatening to slice him. How unfortunate. While Valifar picked up the watch, Shafan and Haraya studied the floor for any debris. They confiscated my broom and then began the lecture. We did not think your first reaction would be to throw the item. I said I was sorry. I told you, I thought that the watch was possessed. We have to remember there was no technology from her time. He gave her eyes a pointed look. However, the next time you come across a suspicious item, it may not be wise to toss it. There could be an enchantment designed to hurt you. Really? Like what? I thought I'd be safe as a Reaper at least. You'd be mistaken. Remember, there are other powers out there that can harm you. I nodded. There are rogue Reapers out there, bad spirits from the human world, and actual demons that so far have escaped our grasp. The longer one lives, the more powerful they grow, so there are many out there who can hurt you. How come they go rogue? Pursuit of power? Or a different life? I could see why. We all stared at him. Not that I have any plans to go rogue. Jeez. Then you should watch your words, especially where we are. Are there any bad angels? Sayre shook his head.
Angels cannot have ill intent, so it is not possible for them to stray.
Furthermore, all actions angels do are recorded automatically and sent to a record keeper. How can they not have any ill intent? It is just how it is. Reapers are built in a certain way, angels are built a certain way. Reapers are unattached. Their end goals are to become humans, be promoted to higher work, and possibly become angels. Although, I've rarely heard it actually happen.
Because of this, it is rare to see Reapers in relationships, or even have more than a couple of friends at most. A group like ours is an anomaly. They, of course, can have casual relations, if they so choose, but most find no need to tie themselves down to this life.
So, angels get to deal with the nice parts of life. All we see is death, so you can imagine why they want a promotion.
Or to settle down as a human, once they fulfill certain conditions. Of course, that is not appealing to everyone.
Oh my gosh, I really, really like Valifar's, like, voice and everything. Like, he's like... He's so gentle. Gentle looking. Does it make sense?
You have those that have come into this life after once being human, whether it be by choice.
An exceptional event, I assure you.
Or those that must work off their karmic debt.
It's a lot to take in. Sayre pet me fondly on the head.
You will learn.
I will learn? Awesome. Arias bristled. You are quite friendly to her. Why? Yeah, you're not that nice to us at all.
Could it be?
Could it be? I didn't think he had it in him. Sayre gave him a look.
He can certainly be heartless for an angel.
Even you, Valifar? Stop teasing him. I'm sure it's because I'm new. I defended him more for my sake than his, if I were to be honest. Alright, alright. We'll back off. For now.
We need to get back to business, as it is.
Let me teach you the basics of using this. Try not to throw it again. Sorry. I thought a demon was in there. You're afraid of demons? Wait, don't tell me, like, put him and he's gonna point out himself and Kame are right there. Well, who isn't? Arias pointed at himself, and then to Kame. Do you not notice that we have demon-like qualities? Are you demons? I thought you were reapers. Not mutually exclusive concepts. There are good demons and bad ones. Take some perceptions of the Grim Reaper across different places. Those that can perceive the supernatural have some foundation for our appearances. Of course, if we don't know if they truly see us, or if we just look like the scary pictures they conjure of us. I see. They've always been They've always been terrifying in the paintings I've seen. Scary things aside, let's get to work. After many hours of patience from Shafan, with Valafar and even Lilia occasionally dropping by to help, I think I have finally understood this device. While it is a watch, they say it is like a smartphone that is capable of doing many other things I need for my Reaper work. I still could not say that I have grasped everything, but I believe I could work this. Alright, test time. Never mind. Wait, I don't think I'm ready. Go ahead and send a text to someone. Oh my god, wait, who do I send a text message to? Kya! Who do I send a text message to? I don't know who to send a text message to. Twirling my hair. Okay, wait, who do I like the most? I like Sayer and Valafar so far. But Shafan is also right in front of me. I sent text message to Valafar. Wait, that's so cute! Hello? My, it appears you've been learning well. Send an emoji. Wait, that's so cute! It'll be a nice addition to have you to our group. It is a bit difficult. My fingers are pressed the wrong button sometimes. Still happens to me now and then. Are you sure you're not just saying that to make me feel better? Goodness, do I really seem like the type to lie? No, of course not, sorry. Wait, they're so cute! Great, now call someone. What? We were moving too fast! Wait, okay, wait. I wanna call Seer.
I hope your first day on the job has been fun.
Kya! Well, I think I'm learning a lot.
If anything frightens you again, you can be sure to count on me.
Wait, I want to call the others. No. Wait, can I go back?
That's
Fuck.
the spirit. But if you ever do feel the urge, I can arrange for you some throwing materials.
Wait, can I save here and then go back? I'll take you up on that offer one day.
I'll be ready. Perhaps I should start making arrangements.
Too soon!
But
Oh my god,
if
wait!
you'd like something a little less exhilarating, I can think of plenty of ways for us to spend time together.
I'd like that a lot. Wait! Wait. Can I call? Wait. Can I go back? Is there? There's no way to go back. No, I should have saved there. I wanna know if like the others were voiced too. They probably were, but like I missed. Of course, my star pupil. Alrighty. He clapped his hands together. How about we go for some lunch, and then Val can give you a tour of the place? Since you'll be working with us closely, best to get to know each of us better. If you want, of course. I do! Glad you're taking this all well so far. Oh, excuse me! Oh, wait, that was a really loud sneeze, actually. The funny bit is that I'm not actually sick. I'm not actually sick, I just sound hella congested. Just Lune. He shook my hand with a playful show of pomp and circumstance. just like in Project Sekai. Oh. Will everyone like me? Of course they will. I already do. Oh. Twirling my hair.
I did not think you were the type to be a flirt, Zafan.
I wonder if you can go on a coffee date with Stefan. Oh my god, I would love to go on a coffee date with Stefan. Wait, that's actually fire. Hold on, I'm thinking about it now. Stefan yelped, completely taken unaware by a voice from behind. Perfect timing, Valafar. Where did you come from?
The job this morning was a quick one. It looked like you were doing pretty well, so I thought I would make my way over.
That actually hurt my nose. Oh my gosh. His job. Ah. Although I could not admit it out loud, I actually forgot the aspect of the job that involved soul transportation and the events before and after.
Let us start. Over there, you have the training hall.
Ooh, what's in there?
A lot of training dummies. Typically, the goal is to take out as many of them as possible in a short amount of time. Or you have a target, and you have to take them out as quickly as possible without accidentally killing one of the innocents.
No, literally. That's literally what's happening right now. Like, I'm not sick, am I? I'm not actually sick, am I? I hope not. It is also that time of the year where, like, my allergies flare up. I know my allergies are not so bad, but there were years where, like, it's been pretty bad. And it doesn't help. I live in a fairly, like, foresty area. Can the trees stop having babies right now?
It depends. There's always the chance to encounter unfriendly spirits.
I remember hearing those before, but I didn't think it would be something I'd actually deal with. Flu, I choose you. No, pause. I don't want the flu. Have some worm tea. I don't think I have tea on me this time around. I got juice. Probably. I'll probably get some after stream.
Yes.
I looked at him in horror. You jest. Surely?
If you say so, madam.
Did he say all that? While his face was relatively smooth, I could definitely see him biting back a smile. Was my dilemma a source of amusement to him? How cruel.
That is why you must learn and protect yourself from them.
I know some combat. My best friend had taught me since we were younger.
Didn't do such a good job, did he? You're here dead, aren't you?
Dude, shut the hell up! Where the hell did you come from? Warm juice sounds like what you drink to gain sickness, not lose it. I don't got anything warm, I think. I also really don't like drinking anything warm, aside from, like, hot chocolate. But even then, I leave my hot chocolate out, and it's, like, room temperature chocolate at best. Only because you didn't know how to fight enough to run away, right?
Or yes, enough. You talk a lot for someone in second place.
Ooh! Oof! Ouch! That's what I'm saying. Ouch! Where the hell did this guy come from, though? Second place in what?
You see, we keep a tally of the scores from the training hall.
Warm juice sounds gross. I could probably drink it still. TBH. Depends on what kind of juice, though. Like, I've had, like, warm orange... not orange juice. Apple juice before. That one's pretty yummy, I think. IMO, I think, warm apple juice is yummy. I am not in second place. I am merely tied with Kame.
Indeed. And since you are tied for first, neither of you are the winner.
Anytime I have hot chocolate, I wonder if it's like sacrilege to drink cold chocolate instead. No, 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 it's not. I can tell you right now, I really, really like cold chocolate. Iced hot chocolate. That's what I've had before. It was really funny. I don't know why it was called that way, but it's called iced hot chocolate, and it basically was like a hot chocolate like slushy thing. And it was pretty yummy. Not gonna lie. Warm spiced cider is actually pretty great. I don't think I've ever had spiced cider, but I've had apple tea, and I've also had like a warmer apple juice, which is basically like the same thing, TBH. But technicalities, am I right?
So does that not naturally make you second place?
Yeah, I agree with Valifar. Whatever. Fuck that guy. I agree with Valifar.
Oh, then let's see what you got.
Wait! Huh. Still beat you, Valifar, haven't I?
So you have. So you have. Since you're so proficient, how about you show Miss here the ropes later?
Please just call me Lune.
Very well.
It's apple cider with spices added to it like cinnamon and stuff. Ooh, wait, that sounds yummy. If I ever find it, I'll try it. Me? Isn't the tour your job? Are you trying to shirk your duties off to me? For shame.
I am not you, Arias. I am the tour guide. You can handle her training. For someone who made sure her arrival would be perfect, you enjoy pretending other.
Wait! Is he suggesting that Arias, despite everything he says, he's actually super kind and gentle? Wait! Oh, his mo is too strong. They had to make him a little bit of an asshole to debuff him. Arias glared with such intensity, even I had to look away. You did? None of your business. He briskly walked away. Wait! Wait! His mo is too strong. Freak, what the freak?
Arias.
Fine, later. One of my favorite drinks is apple? What the hell is apple? Apple cider with some fireball added to it. It feels so warm and sweet. Ooh, yummy. Wait, that sounds yummy. What the frick? Now I want some. Tsundere Oreos? Oh, fuck, maybe I do like tsunderes. Damn. Shit.
Very well. But as to what I was saying before, you will meet ill spirits, yes.
It is annoying though. I do find like those kinds of characters annoying still. Like I like the characters, but at the same time I find that annoying. I think it depends. Like I need a perfect balance, you know? Or I need someone to be like much meaner than they are sweeter.
You are not to harm humans, but if you are on an assignment as a fixer, the occasion may arise. There are also rogue reapers. You may need to protect yourself against them, or conduct arrests if required.
Wow, I have a lot of responsibilities, do I?
And you shall carry them out wonderfully.
He has so much faith in me.
I forgot to explain about the office. Post-reaping reports are filed here.
Reports? Do I have to write them too?
Occasionally. Usually we have separate staff to review the actual reapings. Reapings are recorded automatically. Typically, the recordings are studied only if there is an anomaly.
No, I am too. I think they need to be a lot more meaner than they are sweeter to me. That's why I was like, if I'm like asked, yeah, I like an asshole character. I like someone who's like really mean. I like someone who's mean to me, I think. I think that's a more accurate thing to say. Reapings are recorded automatically. Typically the recordings are... Oh, he says that. Recorded automatically?
Yes, into our Hall of Memories.
That sounds fancy.
which is not a stop on your tour.
Damn, my bad. Okay. Shit, I didn't even know that was a thing until now. What do you mean, question marks? The fact that, like, someone mean to me, or like... or like, where'd he come from? From out of nowhere, Kane popped in and regarded Valifar with a stern countenance.
Must each one of you interrupt me?
Hey, cute! In return, he greeted Kane with a withering sigh. Pardon my rudeness, but yes, I believe that is a lesson for another time. Aw, now I'm more curious. The first part? Oh. Is it not obvious? I feel like my type and like characters in general is very like... what is it called? Is very like obvious. Banter is so much of what makes a relationship fun, and nice people don't banter much. That's true. That's really true, I feel like. Hori from Horimiya? I don't remember if I watched or read Horimiya at all. I legitimately don't remember at all. Maybe I need to watch it, but I have a high feeling that it's gonna make me like so mad. Like there are characters that would like make me so mad that I just don't watch it. Hold on to that curiosity. I assure you, you will be going somewhere much better in a bit. Far more magical.
Ah, the gate.
The gate? Precisely. How about we take her to the human world? She should see what it is like in the present day.
Goodness. Do you mean right now?
Damn. Really? Why not?
Oh, are you going to the human world? I shall come along.
Sayer! Oh my god, wait, this is for me. Pause. This is a duo for me. Valifar and Sayer? Twirling my hair. Horimiya is actually pretty good, but they gave the main guy the hottest hair I've ever seen, then they kept cutting it. Wait! If you cut a long-haired guy's, like, hair, that's like getting rid of an angel's wings. What the hell? Why would they do that?
I was not informed that this would be part of the tour.
There's a lot of, like, okay, as much as I, like, rant and rave about, like, yaoi, there's actually a lot of, like, popular ones that I haven't read. Oh, mainly for the fact that, like, there are main characters, or there are some of the characters that would genuinely make me so mad that I just dropped it. I dropped it immediately. Like, everything could be perfect, from, like, the art, the pacing, the story itself, and everything, but there's something about, like, some of the characters that just made me, like, so mad that I dropped it. They did that to give him a glow up? No! That's like getting rid of an angel's wings. What the fuck? That's messed up. He was rubbing his temple now, much like a school teacher who had lost control of his students. But it'll be fun that way, right? I can't wait to see how much the human world has changed. Perhaps I could stand to wait longer. I was still not used to the sensation of riding... what was it called? Ah, an elevator. My stomach churned as we seemed to descend for ages. What if I can't handle it? Are you excited to see the human world? Perhaps he could sense I was rattled and spoke in soothing tones. An annoying character is always worse than an evil character. Yeah, because an annoying person cannot change who they are, but an evil person can change for the better. Do you get what I mean? A lot of the times the ML and Manhwa piss me off so much, and I don't know why the ML's no, literally! Like, I would be reading it, and I'd be like, why the hell are you in love with this guy? Like, there's literally other characters that are so much better. I think the side characters are even better than this guy. That's how I feel sometimes. Sayer, do you not have any work to attend to? No angelic business of any sort? Wait, why does he care? You must not have a lot of work to come along with us. Arias had seen us all go into the elevator in the hallway and tagged along without being asked. Dude! Who is this guy? Dude, red circle emoji. Arrows pointing at him. Who is this guy?
I wonder. Perhaps this is part of my business.
And you're joining us too.
Because, like it or not, you're my business too.
I'm hosting a barbecue. Oh my god! Good luck with it. Good luck with the barbecue. Sounds yummy. Thank you so for hopping by. Arias rolled his eyes, but said nothing else after that. Dude, who invited this guy? Save me a steak. Wait, true. Save some for chat. There's only one thing on this floor. This gate here. It was a short walk from the elevator, but the rest of the building was styled differently. Age showed in this hallway. And how come this place is rather dilapidated? Strange, is it not? Mm-mm. I'm making ribs. Ooh, wait, that sounds so yummy. That sounds so yummy. I don't have any separate channels for Discord. Honestly speaking, you could just use a lounge. That sounds yummy. Strange, is it not? We live in the city of stasis. Our weather changes, and we have the day and night cycles. Wait, this is just like Minecraft. Wait, guys, think about it. Stasis is just like Minecraft. They have weather changes. They got day and night cycles. Think about it. Yet, it is all artificial. I suppose it is to give semblance of routine. Change? Ooh, wait, that looks yummy. Yo, save some for chat. I shoved it in off topic. Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough.
So consider this hallway to be the
It's like Stardew Valley. Shit, you're right. Consider this hall. Oh wait, he said that.
While time does not pass here, centuries have passed beyond this door.
The six of us gathered in front of the gate. Centuries have passed. Yes, however, we can access any point of time in the past. We do so regularly. Why is
There
that?
are more humans than reapers. Therefore, there are many more dead souls than reapers.
Meaning, you're understaffed? Precisely. Different reapers are assigned to different points of time and geographic locations. We're mostly caught up, but there are stragglers. Occasionally, there is some trouble that occurs that are outside the records of history that we must correct. Would it not be better to go in order to collect the souls? Oh wait, that was me speaking. Shit. Whoops, my bad. Okay, wait, hold on. I think I can move around now. Oop, 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 oop. Yippee! I can move around now. Okay, I think I have enough battery. We would be centuries behind in our own development, unfortunately. Humans have their follies, but what benefits them also benefits us. We can study patterns in technology, society, and all else, and apply it to our city of stasis. Or learn where we must revise and interfere in history, and how to do so. That falls to fixers like Shafan and Sayer. That was a lot of information. Not a lot of questions. Are their souls not waiting for a long time? Yes and no. The second we go to retrieve them, it is right after their death. Even if they have waited until now, our retrieval changes the time they've actually waited for eventually.
I see. It seems lonely, waiting for centuries.
But then I suppose they haven't waited in the end? Exactly. The problem is that sometimes before we get to them, they can become troublesome spirits. I didn't notice you were moving. You weren't moving. Oh, that was because like my phone was dying. I use a phone to track the model, so I wasn't moving a lot. But now I am. Now you can see me like go back whenever I like laugh. I noticed this only when I watch back my VODs. I didn't realize that I would move back a lot when I start laughing, especially if I start laughing like loudly. If wayward, they cause mayhem, or worse, turn evil. It's a broken system. And we have our naysayers, of course. Arias hung to the back, and Safan and Sayer each held my hand as Kame approached the gate. Best to show you this part in practice. Remember two things. Do not harm any of the humans, and do not interfere in their affairs. I nodded like a good student. Forgive me for taking over, Valafar.
It is quite all right. It was not as though I had prepared for this part of the lesson in advance.
Well, he smiled. His tone indicated that he was quite put out. Are you like doing the Disney villain laugh pose when their hands out and looking up laughing? No. No, I literally like throw my head back when I laugh. like you can see right now when I did that. I like moved back a little bit whenever I laugh. Anyway, he held up a pocket watch with a blue cover. Nouveau City, by the Roseview Shopping Center, present day. The door opened and the gateway entryway glowed white. Follow me. Yes, sir. It looks pretty. I was speaking to her. Rude. Without us sparing a second glance, Kim stepped forward. Would you like to go next? I looked at the doorway that swallowed Kim. Although it wasn't entirely different from the doors I passed through in my dreams, there was a nervous pit inside my stomach. It's nothing to be afraid of. Here, I'll show you. Surprisingly, Arai spoke up, and in a moment, he was gone as well. Aw, see, he does care.
You would have your hide if you heard that.
Okay. About that talk about earlier where I said I love asshole characters, this is literally one example. Like, I love characters that seem arrogant and rude and mean, but they have this, like, side that makes you, like, stop and realize they're kind of kind in a way, you know? Like, it's so, like, their kindness is not something that you'd see. It's not something you see very often, but it's something that really resonates, you know? Like, this is it.
Shall I take my leave next?
Let's all go together. The men nodded at me, with my hands still clasped in between theirs. We walked forward. That is a loud-ass door. A cold breeze tickled my face and my clothes rustled. I feared the sensation would be unpleasant, but it was no different than stepping outside. Here we are! My escorts let go of my hand and gestured toward the sky.
What do you think?
It looks like outside. This place was not unlike Stasis. Strange buildings were all around, although they seemed more plain than the others I've seen back home. So people like Bakugo from MHA? No! Wait, would he act? Wait, does he classify as one? Fuck, maybe I do. Maybe I do like Bakugo. I don't know. I haven't like seen My Hero in so long. I think the last time I like watched or read anything regarding My Hero was like years ago. And like my only like idea of what it is right now is like whatever stupid like TikTok I've seen. Like the fucking Bakudeku like slide video. He's arrogant and mean as fuck. Well, yes, but I have my limits. I have my limits to like who's like how arrogant and how like rude and mean. To the point where I'm like, this is not even attractive in any way, shape, or form, you know? Not that I have been in the non-human world for long. In fact, it was strange to think of myself as different from the humans. It is unfamiliar.
I do believe it is time to familiarize yourself.
No, I've seen so many videos of that. Yeah, that and like, I'm Tenya Ida. Shopping? How about we get some bubble tea? Wait, this is for me. I'm sad. This is for me. I can see your true motives in coming along. I just realized we look like a shit ton, we look like a bunch of cosplayers outside. Do regular people see us? They continued to rattle off suggestions as we went around. The people around us were nothing like the ones I've lived amongst. Their clothes were far less substance, but also far more colorful. Everything was so cool, it was a little overwhelming. There were so many shops and things I've never seen before, and scents from all directions. Favorite bubble tea? Oh, I'm a little basic. I like anything with like, as long as it has tapioca. I like it. I like Earl Grey as well. It's like Genshin characters? That's true. Is Genshin canon in the Salvus Aries world? As the others continued ahead, I found myself hanging back and to take in the scenery. Hey, miss, you like adventure? Huh? Have I the offer for you. It won't take long, and you'll get a free trip out of it. He held out a leaflet of paper with some pictures on it. Oh, it did look pretty. Well, I suppose that's nice. Isn't it? Come this... I am going to be led off somewhere, and I'm going to die. So you see, I think you would like these bubble waffles. Oh my god, they just found out that I'm not with them.
Hey, where did she go?
I like Taro, I'm not a fan of the pearls, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. I like it because I like getting like the plainer flavors. Like, I like Earl Grey. Milk tea. I also like, I guess I like the standard like black tea. Led into an alleyway with your kidney missing? No, literally, I'm actually going to die.
What do you mean, where did she go?
Just figured out I'm gone. Wait, that was only wait, that was the end of chapter 1? No way. I might just finish chapter 2 and then end stream, but like, oh my god. I thought you had an eye on her. How could you lose her? Bubble waffles are delicious. I love bubble waffles too. There's a really awesome spot where I live. It's just like old ladies, and they like make bubble waffles in like a stall in a mall, and like they've been there for like forever, I think. I would go like after school with my friends whenever we do pass by that mall. What? I thought she was with you!
Why would she be with me? God, you're so irresponsible!
The bickering, escalating in volume, began to draw attention towards the crowd.
You two, settle down. Just use
Yeah,
the
guys,
GPS
find
on
my
your phone.
iPhone or whatever.
You activated it, right? Zafan?
Old ladies no game. No, literally, you go to that mall, if you see a stall with old ladies, oh, they know what's good. Of course! What do you take me for? Despite his confident words, he was sweating bullets as he checked the software on his phone. Ah, shit. What do you mean, ah, shit? Shafan, you didn't. Shafan felt himself having palpitations that were so strong enough to knock out any human. No! It helps that, like, that mall... Oh my god, if you see, like, little old Asian ladies working, like, a food stall in that mall, because it's, like, it's a very, like, Asian area, you know it's gonna be good. Yeah, I need you to paint that picture, by the way.
Now, Aureus, thou shalt not commit violence against thy fellow man.
You shut it, Angel. Wait, they're so silly. Wait, I can just call her. Hold your horses. Hurry.
Before he bursts a vessel.
He is going to burst a vessel. Or two, actually. I hope she picks up. That's what she has a phone for, doesn't she? We can find her regardless, Arias. Do not fret so. Oh, I'm painting it? Awesome. Shh! She picked up! They all huddled in closer. It was a peculiar sight. 5 handsome men all huddled together in the middle of the street over one phone. A few passerby wondered if there was some sort of host club nearby, but their demeanor suggested that they wouldn't be taking any customers. Hello? Oh good, she didn't throw it this time. This isn't my first time using it! Excuse me, miss, who are you talking to? Where are you? Is that your husband? Perfect! Tell him we have a deal for him too. And then I'll give you the address, and he can join our little party. Guys, I'm going to end up dying tonight. The old ladies near me make bomb-ass Korean food. Ooh, you know it's so good. You know it's so good when you see them all together. They all stared intensely at his phone. Safan's phone pinged a few moments later. Check it.
I am. God, your bannies are in such a twist.
Not the time, Zafan.
Wait, I really like the voice actor for Safan. It's so cute. Wait, it's so cute. Shafan growled under his breath, then input the address into an app. Oh, thank God. Okay, she's in some weird little build. Orius grabbed Shafan's phone. Not hand. Whoa, sorry. I was writing fanfic there. Orius grabbed Shafan's phone without waiting for him to finish and started to run. What the Bro, hello? As Shafan protested, the other man already zoomed right behind Orius. You better give that back, you little... Then Shafan too joined the pursuit. Can I go now? I had been led into this rather strangey, dodgy-looking place. The people did not seem like they wanted to harm me, but they were annoyingly persistent. But you won't be able to get a free cruise if you leave. Already in the fanfic? Sorry, my bad. I had no idea what they were talking about. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. You'll really be helping us out, miss. I got a sick daughter at home, and she'll be able to eat for a week. I do like to help people, I guess. And we want to help you. So, you see, we're offering 2-bedroom condos, and I raise my hand. Sorry to interrupt, but I have a question. Certainly. What is a cruise, and what is a condo? You pulling our leg, aren't you? His countenance slid from cheerful to displeased rather quickly. No? I was being genuine. What was so wrong? If you've just been wasting our time, why would you watch our presentations about timeshares if you aren't willing to buy?
I can't buy anything if I don't have any money. You promised a free trip. I think you're the one that's wasting my time.
Wait, shit! She's speaking facts. That's true. What the hell? Hashtag real. The group sitting around him stood up and approached me. They loomed closer and I swallowed. Bro's name is legit Shady Man. I know, I don't know why this dialogue box didn't appear in front of me and I didn't see that. I was in danger. It's okay. I can take them on. Felix taught me how to take on groups like these ones easy. However, I just realized that I had not been given any weapon yet. Damn it. Wait, I could just run. Before I could make a break for it, a loud thud interrupted my plans of escape. Get your hands off our girl. Oh my god, yeah! Our girl? Well, in fact, there were no hands on me, but it did not matter. Orius had landed an impressive kick on the man before me. This is so stupid. Hey, what's the big idea? Shame on you, preying on a naive woman for your scams. I thought we weren't supposed to harm humans. This is an exception. Kidnapping is a very serious crime after all. That said, how could you let yourself get kidnapped? Well, they asked if I wanted adventure and offered a free trip. And you said yes? This is stupid as fuck. Oh my god, this is so stupid. How did you fall behind so easily? Sorry? Did you forget about us? What do you take us for? You kicked the man back down. How did 5 people lose 1 person? I'm gonna be so for real. I'm literally her. Because I would be the type, I'm the type to like wander around, even in a group of like people. I went out with friends, like I think like 2 weeks ago. We went to this like marketplace thingy, and I think I did mention it a couple streams back, but we went to this marketplace together, and they're like, okay, let's all go around together, right? And then there are some moments or like some like bits of that time where like I would literally just wander off on my own because like they're taking too long at one place, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead. and I don't think they catch that, and then like they'll message me. It's like, where did you go? And I'm like, I'm at this booth, and they're like, how did you get there so fast? And I'm like, I was walking. I was walking.
Let us get out of here, and then continue this conversation.
Bastards! Don't think you can get away with this so easily. Try it and I'll kill you. Whoa. Or at the very least, get the authorities to put an end to your little operation. This is perfectly legal.
I know how to get a harassment charge on you. Very easily.
Whoa. Broke bass. Damn. They call us broke. Cam rolled his eyes and flashed something at the man. It was some sort of black rectangle, but it caused the gang to become flustered. How strange. Was he like the chief police or something? The entire path outside, Arias had dragged me along by my wrist, albeit with a gentle hold. Ah! Wait, his moe is so strong. You need like a bright neon shirt that says gets lost easily. No, literally. My friend suggested I put she puts a air tag on me or something. What were you thinking, following strangers? This is not what... He stopped himself abruptly and drew my curiosity. I tilted my head, prompting him to finish his sentence. What? That's not what a sensible person does. He was gonna say that's not what an idiot does. It was hard to shake them off. They were so insistent. And you said not to harm... Alright, let us clarify some things. If anyone bothers you, shake them off. Stick to us for now, though. You'll be doing jobs on your own one day. However, you're still a fish out of water. Now, Aureus, calm down. Let us enjoy some crepes in return. You're thinking of food at a time like this? I think this is the perfect time. She is unharmed, is she not?
You are, right? Otherwise I will return to bestow punishment.
Oh, wait, really? Yeah. I'm fine, although I am somewhat confused. I still have no idea what was happening. Shafan will brief you on the details while we go to a particularly delicious creperie. Wait, that's so cute. When is not a good time for food? I know, right? What is he saying? What? Whoa, who invited this guy? Red circle emoji? Like, I'm like circled around him. Who is this guy? I see. Your true motive for this outing. Wait, that's so cute. That's Gap Moe. Now that's Gap Moe. Shafan explained the concepts of these timeshares and what they entailed. I didn't understand quite clearly, but he told me not to get deceived like that again. In my defense, I had found myself caught up in the moment. After all, this was a whole new world to me. So, what flavor are you going to get? Oh, there's so many options. I think you'd like this one. He pointed to a picture of a crate that had strawberries and chocolate. Personally, I prefer cookies and cream. What childish taste. And what will you be having, Aureus? Chocolate hazelnut. We each put in our orders and waited one by one to retrieve our selections. Would you like to try some of mine? And you can try mine too. It is matcha flavored. I took a nibble of Sayre's crepe. It wasn't too sweet. What's matcha? It's made of green tea leaves. They make tea-flavored things now. Amazing! Here, try some of mine too. Sayre flushed and took a small bite of mine in return. Yeah, we're sharing! Oh my god, twirling my hair. Delicious. Wait, his blushing face is so cute. It's so pretty. Aw, no fair. I want to share too. Araya scoffed as Shafan and I exchanged flavors. You're just jealous? Wait, that's so cute. I doubt it. He seems to not like me very much. Ooh. I voiced that out loud.
That isn't true at all. He was the most worried about you.
That's true. Wait, so cute.
He almost tore off Zafon's hand.
Dang, I got 5 baddies on you. I know, literally! Oh my god, I'm twirling my hair. I'm like kicking my feet. And broke my phone. He just doesn't show it to you. So cute! Arias, your moe is so strong. Your moe is too strong. I will kill all of you if you don't shut up. And here I am going like red circle emoji. Who invited this guy? Honestly speaking, who invited this guy? And who said I don't like— oh my god. Who said I don't like you? Tucks my hair behind my ear. Twirling my hair.
I'm just not simpering over you like those other thirsty bastards.
Wait, I can't do this anymore. Oh my god. I need him so bad. Now that is uncalled for.
We are simply being polite and caring.
Wait, I need him so bad. Hold up. She just shot up to like #1 for me. Who was the one that got on her asses over how her place should look like? It should be comfortable. What were you idiots thinking? Brody's projecting. I am, actually. I am. And this is my stream. Arias scruffed him. Shut up or the crepe gets it. Fine, meanie. Shafan pouted and retreated to a safe location to finish his snack. No, I mean Oreos. Oh. Oh. LOL? Oh. Here I am going like, oh, I need him so bad. Oh. After getting crepes, we went shopping. Kane pulled out that card from before often, and I finally asked what it was, and how we were able to get so many things with it. That, my dear, is called a credit card. You can use it to purchase things. It is like magic. Wow, can we use magic to purchase things? Sorcery. Not magic, but rather the power of a good investment, and supernatural powers. Sorcery. Indeed it is. Typically, we rely on Kane to make financial purchases in the modern world due to how little his magic works. Of course, though cash is timeless, if you know the inflation rate and the dates on your notes.
I once gave a shopkeeper in the early 1900s a heart attack.
Okay, Valafar.
I forgot how far a single note went back then.
Can currency change so much? Inflation is its own beast, Lune. Soon we're gonna be talking about taxes in this game. Pause. Taxes are canon in this game. But economics is no fun to talk about, so let's get some boba, Lilia's favorite human invention. Be sure to buy her a cup too, or she'll pout all week. I had no idea what this boba thing was, but the guys decided it was easier to show than tell. Are these little balls? Are they safe to eat? Why do they float around? I was looking around at the other patrons at the shop, who each had their own cup of similar-looking drinks. Yes, they're totally edible, and just as nice as the tea. Ah, I've never had tea that looks like this either. There was a colorful menu before me, with delightful pictures painted with all sorts of colors. I had never seen such picturesque food illustrations before back in my lifetime. How the world has changed! Which one should I get?
I think milk tea is always a safe option. My personal favorite is oolong.
Taxes equal money equal gambling? Oh shit, you're right, you're right. I like matcha. Kane enjoys brown sugar. He has the biggest sweet tooth among us. Shower and air fryer next is crazy. Wait, I was right. Kane has such big gamaway. Wait, that's so cute. Gamaway is so strong. Oh, he doesn't look like he does. Right? More like the type of guy who would take his coffee black. Ahem. I believe you fit that stereotype more. I took a sip and sighed happily as the guys bantered with each other. What a strange day. But one I had survived. Although I had met them only the day before, I couldn't help but feel like I'd known them for much longer. With our cups of boba in hand, we were set to go back home. I was happily sipping a cup of milk tea when Kane brought his watch back out. Alright, so there is a button here under navigation that allows you to return to home. All you need to do is press it, and we'll return to the hallway like before. What happens if I lose it? I would come find you. He said this very proudly, and Velifar regarded the two of us with an exasperated glance.
Please do not lose it.
There
There are some functions, however, to help you not do that. If you are too far from your device or it is broken, a distress signal will be sent out. Someone will find you then. As you are our responsibility, it will likely be one of us.
He looks so tired of my shit. Try not to rely on that though. Losing one of these things can be dangerous. Ooh, he would come find you? Yeah, he would come find me. How so? You'll learn in time. I sighed. Yet another thing I'll find out later, I suppose. My friend would drop it on purpose. God, I would too. I would too. I would want to see it happen. There was something that occurred to me upon our return back to stasis and away from the realm of humans. The realm of humans? I don't count amongst them anymore, do I? It was hard to accept that I was something other than a human now. It was my job to manage them now, which I still had yet to do. We didn't actually get any work done. Well, this excursion was more to test whether you would collapse from culture shock. You came close with the billboard, though. Oh, and the electronics store. Oh my god! They did show her air fryer! Arias was grinning as he continued listing the places that took me by surprise. His smile widened as I patted him. I can't help it! Even Sayer thought a giant tiger was going to leap at us from the board. It was so realistic!
It is true. You cannot falter for that one. I saw you flinch as well.
Oh! Wait! Cute! Wait. Are they talking about those billboards with those 3D billboards? I think that's what they're talking about. Those 3D billboards. Wait, that's so cute. Wait, they're so cute. It was cute how you thought they were little people trapped inside boxes. But at least she didn't think it was sorcery and started swinging at it. Even my card can only handle so much. Criminal charges are a bit out of my domain. Show her AO3 decks? I think she would die. You'd leave her in jail? I'd break her out. As would I, but a wanted poster would make things difficult, would it not?
I am sure we could get Sayer to take care of that. Angel magic does have its uses.
Indeed it does. Although while I would cover for you, I advise you not to engage in criminal activities, Aina. At least not too often.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Don't engage in criminal activities. Disregard the last bit he said. I will do my best. Back at the office, Lilia was waiting eagerly for her dessert.
Oh, you got me rose milk?
Oh!
Thanks.
Oh my gosh, she has a voice! Lilia gratefully took the cup of tea from me and went back to work on that square box-like thing in front of her. Jeez, might as well inject that stuff directly into your veins. Gambling doesn't count as criminal activities, right? I think that depends on which area you live in. Do not give her any ideas she could actually act on. Lilia slipped with indignation, but made no rebuttal. We left her behind and went towards the parking garage. Want to go with Velifar? He got sulky about going alone last time.
Pardon me. When have I ever sulked?
Wait, cute! It is subtle, Velifar, but you cannot entirely hide it. I will go with you as well. You can go with Kim and Arias. I'm stuck with the boring ones. You can walk then. The exercise could do you. No! Wait, don't do him like that. Wait, that's mean. Or I can go with the definitely not boring ones. While Kim and Arias seized Safan, Sayer and Velifar pulled me away. I did feel bad about leaving him behind, but oh well, he would be fine, I think. Wait, did they leave already? Don't you guys leave me too! Wait, they're so cute! Cardio? Honestly speaking, I like cardio more than anything. Like, in terms of, like, working out, I don't work out often. But I guess in a sense I do like cardio because I do like go walking a lot more. So there's that. We had gone to the parking garage and Velafar had led us to his car. Have you sat in the front before? I shook my
Sit
head.
in the front seat beside me. I think you'll get a different view of the city.
He opened the door for me and I held my hand to help me inside. What a gentleman. Oh, it just looks like Kane's car. Ouch! I got too excited while looking around and bumped my head. Careful! He did that yesterday as well.
Did she? Oh, your poor head won't like it if you continue bumping it.
Wait, I like how he looks at me with pity in his eyes. Cardio's the death of you? Oh, I mean, I guess I hear that a lot. Like, people don't like cardio. But I kind of like it. Maybe because in general I just don't work out. I am aware. I could see Valafar shake his head as he closed the door, and the next instant he was in the seat, engine already on. These are all company cars, so they're quite similar.
Usually it's Kane or I who drive. The others can, but they are lazy.
Oh, we all live in the same building. It is simply more efficient that way.
So you say.
I didn't have to look into the mirror to know that Sayer was pouting in his seat. One thing did appear strange to me, though. I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. Hey Sayer, I wanted to ask you about something. What is it? If you are an angel, how come you live here? I hope that doesn't offend you. You don't need to answer. You may ask whatever you wish, and I shall answer the best I can. His eyes softened, and he smiled with such tenderness that my heart skipped a beat.
You need not tiptoe around me.
I was expecting some fantasy kind of car. Honestly speaking, same. Considering how out of worldly a lot of this stuff is, you would think that it's not like a car you would see. But I guess at the same time they did say that they did copy stasis off of like whatever humans were talking about, and they did study modern humans. So I guess they adopted that technology into stasis as well. So that's I like that. It's kind of cool in a way. To answer your question, well, I do have my own abode up in heaven, but stasis has far more entertainment to offer. Since my work aligns closely with that of the Reapers, it is often convenient for me to stay down here. And he does not have any friends.
In heaven.
Wait, that's so sad! Yeah, they dress like historical manhwa. I was expecting historical manhwa main leads. I was expecting carriage. I feel like it's a mix of like... It's like postmodern fantasy, I feel like. Like, it's not princely in the way that I would expect Victorian folk, but it is... It kind of looks more military-esque to me. Like, for example, Valafar's jacket looks more modern to me. And I guess, like, Aureus is like belts as well. Like, I feel like that's way too modern. Like, super modern in comparison. He teased the poor angel and was rewarded a kick from the back. How unkind. I do too. Where do you think I get all the liquor from? Liquor?
The liquor that the angels have are much better fare than anything we can source here or in the human world.
Unfortunate, really. The others used me for their supply of alcohol. I'm quite ill-treated. Oh, cute.
You do have your uses.
Special liquor? Can I try some? Valafar cleared his throat and glanced at me before making a turn.
Well, it can
Which one is Valafar? This one is Valafar. This one is Valafar, and then this one is Sayer. I can handle it. Back then, I used to drink well into the night with Felix. It would usually end with myself passed out, and either in his bed or mine. He would be draped over me, or be flat on the ground. Very well. We usually drink at Kane's place, or sometimes on the rooftop. The whole building is ours, so we have our own bar. Oh, could I visit the rooftop today?
Another time. We've had quite a day. It may be better to wind down at Kame's place. All of us were quite worried when you had gotten kidnapped.
I wasn't kidnapped. Arias was truly about to murder Safan for not activating the GPS on your phone. Especially with the color choker, one of those. Yeah, right? Like these ones, right? It's a bit too modern, I think. Had we not found you today, there may have been a body on our hands. I wasn't sure what a GPS was, but I felt that I should ask later, rather than now. I wonder why.
I do as well. While he is rather rude to you, Arias becomes terribly discomposed when it comes to you.
So silly. Wait, okay, this is me theory crafting? Oh, but he's a demon, isn't he? I want to say he's related to Felix in some way or another, or that he's met, like, the main lead and, like... I guess her name was, like, Aina or something? I think her name was, like, her like, default name is Aina, but I put my name there because I'm delusional. Also because I didn't realize that I could have just pressed default. I want to say that Arias, in particular, is linked to her and her past in comparison to the rest of the characters. That's, like, my feeling. Or at least one of them is connected to her past than the rest, is what I'm feeling, at least. But I'm biased, so I want Arias to be it. Ah, perhaps he likes her? I did not appreciate the tease and serious glance, but despite his expression, his voice relayed that he was serious. He has a terrible way of showing it then. If you like someone, you should be nice to them.
Well said.
Cue back to me saying a couple minutes ago that I like it when someone is a little mean to myself. Mean to me? If that isn't the case, you could always write or read some fanfic. Wait, you're so right. After that, our conversation steered towards the various sights that the city had to offer. Now that I was more used to what it was like being in a car, I could enjoy the views around me. Valivar and Sayer took turns pointing out different places and told me which ones they liked and which ones I might like. This city is so large.
It houses many, many people. Reapers, some wandering angels like Sayer here, and humans.
As we mentioned, there are some humans who like being here instead of heaven, and those that are working their debts here rather than purgatory. I see. Do you like living in stasis, being a reaper, as an angel?
It isn't bad. Some days it is more difficult than others, although that is more due to my profession than my living circumstances. But I prefer it to living a human life.
Does that mean you have lived as a human before?
Yes, long ago.
And then...
I think you can imagine how I got here.
Valivar was meant to go to heaven and reincarnate. I processed his paperwork and all.
That's a little unsettling to hear.
I like the fact that he's most likely the eldest out of all of the characters. Oh, I love that. Then what happened? Valivar's fingers danced on the steering wheel for a few moments. He bit his lip as he searched for the right words. Imagine reaping the soul of your Oshi. Oh, I would jump. I did not wish to go back into such a cruel world. I asked what I could do to stay, and here I am. He is perhaps the first Reaper to ever volunteer for the job. And they let you? Valivar sounds like Zhongli. Is it because he has a deep voice?
Well, we were always quite short-staffed. Denying me would deprive them of an extra set of hands.
And I suppose I show my worth through my work. Haven't been reprimanded yet. We had arrived back home before I could prod further, which prompted a natural ending to the conversation.
Looks like we're here.
I can't believe you guys left me with these two. Believe me, it's not like we were dying to be in your company either. Welcome! I do believe it is your first time visiting one of us. I find myself quite flattered. Flattered? Well, it is not like she really decided to do so herself. She's here to drink with us. I'm ready for the special angel liquor.
Do be careful.
Were you able to hold your alcohol well in your past life? Very well. Arias scoffed. I can too.
Still, let's take it slow.
Don't worry so much. I got this.
Valivar turned to Cam for support. I gave them both the best pleading expression I could manage. It's not like I could hurt you, although you will be very dizzy if you go overboard. First thing she is doing is drink. Honestly speaking, if I died and I ended up like this, shit, I'd drink too. I don't even like alcohol. I've heard it's similar to what hangovers are like for humans. For an angel like Sayre, he simply gets sleepy and elated. Wait, is it bad? I kinda wanna see him, I kinda wanna see him drunk. Is it bad? Ooh, wait, hold on. Now that you pointed out, is it bad? Sayre nodded happily while Cam poured out drinks for everyone. They came in different colors and hues. Both Cam and I had drinks with softer colors. His was in purple and mine was colored pink. I had a little umbrella in mine. It was quite cute. Oh, I didn't know you had those umbrellas. How come I didn't ever get any, Mr. Bartender? I didn't buy these for you. I bought these for her. Aw, man. I don't even like alcohol as a cherry on top. I know. I mean, I would drink socially or whatever. I would drink socially, but like, as like a whole, if I were to choose, I would not choose to drink, honestly speaking. Help Orius go to bed while he's drunk. Ooh, teeny, teeny, teeny. Twirling my hair. That is very sweet of you, Kay. I will cherish this tiny umbrella. As Stefan recovered from the slight, it settled down into the plush couch. This is nice. I've never had drinks with so many people before. Usually, I would end the day with my family, or Felix, and he was the only drinking partner I ever had. Hearing the others' conversation was so relaxing, and a smile crept onto my lips as I listened. So, how did you like your trip to the modern-day human world? Stefan directed the conversation to me suddenly, and I wasn't sure what to say. I took a sip of my drink before answering. It was sweet, and took the edge off the alcoholic taste. It was overwhelming, but I think it has so many things to offer. I'd like to see them all. So much has changed, but I do wonder if society has changed. What was it like in your time? Stefan. The typically serene Sayre murmured a warning to the redhead, but I didn't mind his question. Well, where I came from, the nobility ruled all. It's not a happy story. I laughed awkwardly and focused on sipping my drink. I didn't want to bring the mood down, so it seemed to be wiser to stay quiet.
If you wish to speak about it, do not hesitate.
You are one of us now. Our ears are open to whatever your heart has to say.
Dude, it's really, literally all ears, by the way. And we wish to know about you. Stefan sat down next to me and put his hand on my shoulder in a gesture of support. If you do not wish to speak, then do not feel pressured to. I nodded and looked at each of them in return. They are all so kind to me. I'm sure they know the subject matter will be heavy to hear, but even so, I took a few more sips to loosen my nerves. Noblesse oblige. Noblesse oblige! Whoa, Genshin mention. Pointing at my screen. Yeah, right. They just did as they pleased, and everyone bent to their will. My words held a bitter taste in my mouth, but I did not stop. When someone didn't, they'd disappear, but not before their reputation was tarnished beyond repair. So no one would care when they die or simply vanish. Better off that way, isn't it? No one complains when the trash has been removed, right? It was a dark sentence, and I could feel the discomfort in the atmosphere. At last, Valivar broke the silence.
It is appalling.
I really like this sprite where he looks at you with so much pity. Oh my god, it's such a good sprite. Oh! It is. Anyway, let us get back to drinking. I busied myself in my glass, but the conversation around me had yet to resume. I appreciated the opportunity and the company, truly, but I wanted to wither under the concerned stares directed at me. You should finish your thoughts. Do not let it fester in your heart. No matter how many years may have passed, these wounds in my heart have yet to heal. Even if the passage of time had allowed me to cope with them, to me they were still fresh. I I was one such thorn in their society. My best friend was someone who was well-desired and very distinguished. To this day, I wonder why he kept me in his company. Save this, Brian, make it a cardboard cutout. Wait, you're so right! You're so right. I should. That man who went on to destroy the world? I could understand what his tone meant to convey, but I ignored him regardless. Yes. He should have been married by then, or with someone of an equal stature. I was wasting his time instead of someone who was worthwhile, and who would have been his wife. I was always at his side as his friend. It was no wonder that no one could grow close to him when I had demanded so much of his time. You were not lovers. Came abandoned his drink and leaned forward, a strange glint in his eyes, or perhaps it was the shine of his spectacles. No, our relationship was nothing of that sort. And yet he tore up the entire country to avenge you. Did you turn him down?
He never indicated that kind of interest in me.
Ooh. The men all glanced at each other and then back at me.
It is too late now to do anything about it, of course. But perhaps you never noticed his affections?
They're like, are you stupid? Without actually having to say it.
Not that it would change the outcome in any way.
They're right, though, to be fair. Like, who would destroy nations after someone of such importance of them died, you know? To them died. I could perhaps see someone taking drastic measures for a friend, but an attempt to destroy the world? Perhaps he loved you. That's what I'm saying. Am I stupid? Pointing at myself. He attempted to hide a smirk behind his glass, but he wasn't fooling me. Luckily, Arias saved me, and with a certain amount of sensitivity I did not ever expect of him.
Does it matter now? She clearly never noticed. You are such terrible gossips.
Ah! Okay, and then I'm normal. And then I'm normal. Forgive me for prying. Life gets monotonous after a few hundred years. As they bicker amongst one another, I found my thoughts getting more muddled by the minute. My God, what if he did love me? Everything would make sense. Their casual caresses, the casual caresses against my head, the way he twirled my hair, how he fussed over me constantly and never left my side, how it was always me on his arm at every gathering. Goodness, I was an idiot. All the things that he's done for me. Such as? He was waiting for me to answer, as did the rest of the men. It's just, I suppose it's those gestures that could have been considered romantic, and even more than that, the way others perceived us. I sank my head into my hands. It was all my fault. I was stepping into a world that was beyond my reach. Romantic or otherwise, I should have stayed away. I didn't know my place. Wait, lock in! What the hell? Lock in. I was greedy, and my entire family paid the ultimate price for it. That's bullshit. He slammed his hand down so hard on the table, and his drink spilled over. Arias? Kim coughed to cover up his surprise, and elegantly dabbed the corner of his mouth with a handkerchief, but Arias did not relent. You were not good enough to be with your friend? Do you really buy that? And that was the reason? Whatever happened to you, happened. I knew you were an idiot, but to this extent? Hey.
Oh, yes.
Wait, you gotta hear me out. I think he's related to his past. He's related to her past in some way, shape, or form. Pause. Wait, I'm theory matching right now. Hold on. Oh my god. Kia! Surprisingly, it was Valafar who rebuked him, while Sayers stepped in between the two of them. I understand your feelings, but there is a kinder way to express them. You really need to be more tactful. Sorry. He looked appropriately abashed for once. I'm surprised at his outburst, but at least it stems from a good intentions, right? It's okay. I didn't think you would feel so strongly. I do not like people thinking they are lower than anyone else. That's just stupid. But I should not have insulted you like that. I apologize. Wait! Okay. I'm contemplating between that look Valafar gives you that is so full of pity, or that look that Aureus has right now. This is for me. This is me. I'm the target audience. I'm eating this shit up. You better hope that does not stain, or else you will be owing me much more than an apology too. The grin on Kame's face forced me to recoil, and I wasn't even the one in danger. Aureus, how come you are never sorry for all the things you called me? Wait, they're so cute. Is it because she's a girl? Wow, Aureus. Ouch! No. I have to finish this game on stream. That is my only thing. I have to do it. Valvar had gone over and smacked them on their heads.
You two,
Oh.
get something to clean with before Kame's table is destroyed. If you continue to tease him, I fear something worse may happen.
He added this under his breath and shook his head as the two troublemakers marched away to do as told. They're so cute. I went back to Kame, glass in hand, in hopes for another drink. My umbrella laid sadly limp at the bottom, and I wished for it to rise again. May I have a refill, Kame? Do you enjoy it? Yes, it was good. I am very happy to hear so. Are you still feeling steady? Quite so. Then I'll oblige your request, miss. He smiled at my confidence and topped my drink up again. My little umbrella was floating once more. The desire for another drink was partially because I wanted to forget the memories that had suddenly resurfaced. I did feel a tingle through my body, but I wanted to relax and not think about my past so strongly. Well, I am pleased that you are enjoying my concoctions. Valafar, you will have my hide if you get too drunk. I'll protect you from him. I shall hold you to that. While he was concerned with my alcohol intake, I decided to study his drinking habits instead. I noticed that his sips were slower and more sparse. Kame, do you never become inebriated? That is a good question. I drink more heavily when I'm alone. And why is that? Because I am afraid of what I would emit when my tongue is loosened. Do you also have things that pain you? Don't we all? That is very human-like of you. Kame paused for a short while and stirred his drink in contemplation. Is it really?
To be human is to suffer, right?
Pointing at the one guy who's very noticeably not human.
Now that is quite a dark take. Is suffering simply not a part of life, no matter the kind of being?
Then what makes a Reaper different from a human?
The way you all approach things, human emotions are much different.
The pair returned with a few cleaning supplies and in time to join our discussion. But if you also ache, laugh, and desire, then where lies the difference between humans and yourselves? The extent? The things humans do for their desires is something unthinkable for us. Is there nothing you would do anything for? They all went quiet after that. Have I just given some food for thought? Or am I really good at killing conversations? Wait, she's like me! She's like me, for real, for real.
Well, with that in mind, I believe it is time to call it a night. Look at you. You're unsteady on your feet.
Oh, my bad. No, I'm not. I insisted, but my legs betrayed me once I tried to stand up for another refill. I am pleased to see you have enjoyed yourself. Sayer beamed brightly, his cheeks a happy flush. It is actually worth the work it takes to get the alcohol all the way down here. You're the best, Sayer. Alright, before Sayer melts, how about we all head back? Aureus was meticulously cleaning Kame's table still, under the man's eagle-eyed glare. After you polish the table. Again. Are you done with the glasses, Safan? Yes, my liege. The men were flitting about and cleaning everything. It was amazing. I had never seen such helpful guests before.
This game is kind enough to host us and make our drinks. We like to repay him by leaving the place as it was.
Oh! Oh no, I haven't helped! It is your first time here. Do not worry. He patted me on the arm with a smile. You can help me dry the dishes next time. You are my guest. These others are all intruders.
I shall remember this. The next time you do paperwork.
Wait, they're so cute. Except Valifar. The older man rolled his eyes and tossed a rag that came. In the end, Valifar and Sayer helped me back to my apartment. After making sure I was tucked safely into bed, they took their leave. And so another day in my new life. So ended another day in my new life. So cute! I can't wait to get my heart broken, like later on. Okay, today we do things my way. It was the next morning, and we were back at the office. Kame insisted that Orias handled my training today. Despite trying to wriggle out of it, Orias had no choice but to take up the mantle of my teacher. Didn't think angels held grudges. I don't think he held a grudge. I think he's just saying that something. Like, I think he's like one of those people that will just say it. Like, they'll remember it and they'll bring it up just to say it, but they don't really harbor any bad feelings. That's what I think, because I'm like that too. I don't actually harbor any bad feelings, but sometimes I'll just bring something up. They tucked me into bed. I know! Tucking my hair behind my ear. Kame insisted. Oh, wait, I said that. I, too, argued against having such an unwilling instructor, but both of us lost to the bespectacled man. How unfair. Yes, sir. My head hurts. I thought Reapers were immune to this type of thing. What in the world did angels put in their liquor? We'll spend a couple of hours in training, and then you can go have some lunch with the others. After lunch, you'll go to hell. Excuse me? I thought you said I didn't have to go there! Oh, that's Orias? I thought Orias was the redhead. No, Orias is this purple guy, and the redhead is Safan. Is it because I went with those timeshare people? I won't do it again, I promise. He pinched the bridge of his nose and huffed angrily. Would you stop and listen? You aren't being sent to hell. Will we deliver people to the gates? Or, well, the reception area. Do we get to go to heaven too? I imagine it would be far prettier than hell. No, they don't like it when our kind hang around for that long. He was sounding a little evasive, but I couldn't help but think he was hiding something. Wait, did I really not? Wait, pause. Did she not clock in the fact that, like, I know Kame has, like, the horns and everything, but does she not account for the fact that he has pointy ears too? I know, one-on-one time with Arias, but at the same time, does she not recognize that he's also a demon too? Is he not noticeably a demon? I suppose they don't like us hanging around hell either, but at least they're more direct about not liking us. In heaven, there's a persistent sentiment of holier than thou. It's annoying. I see. I suppose being in the afterlife doesn't change human behavior. Aren't angels supposed to be free of ill intent, though? That's what makes it worse. They genuinely believe they are better than us. I sighed. I've dealt with enough snobbery while I was alive. Sayer isn't like that, at least. He looks like an elf. I think he's a demon, because they brought up angels and demons and humans. So it may not be far-fetched that there are other mythical beings, but at the moment, as of right now, I think he mostly aligns the best with demon than he does with like human or angel. That's why we let him hang around us. Enough talk. Let's get you your weapon and start teaching you how to use it. But before that, he walked over to the vending machine and got me one of those cold coffees. This will help. Valifar did warn you about drinking too much. I didn't drink too much, but I still took the opportunity to let myself smile when he looked away. Whatever positivity I had felt towards him earlier was squashed by anxiety. This room was so empty. Did he bring me here to kill me? Oh my god, could you imagine? Because I am essentially a Grim Reaper. Could you imagine that I have a Glock or something? Actually, honestly, this aligns more so with Soul Eater. Have you guys seen Soul Eater? I need to watch it, like fully. I've seen bits and pieces of it, and I did try watching it when I was much younger, but I didn't get into it because I was a baby back then. But anyway, I've been meaning to get into it, but for a surface level thing, what kind of weapon would I have? Yeah. I walked around in circles, and the taps of my footsteps echoed. I have indeed seen Soul Eater. I need to watch it. I know Tommy Heaven February 6th did an opening for it. I think it's the second opening, which is really awesome and epic, and I really like Tommy February 6th. But that's as far as my knowledge goes. I need to actually watch it one of these days. I walked around in circles, and the taps of my footsteps echoed. Arius had told me to wait in here until he returned with my weapon, but it was boring. He'd have a fishing rod? You're right. Where is he? I started to walk in circles, one foot in front of the other, just as he walked in. I wonder how training would go. Would I be fighting Arius? I gripped the hilt of my imaginary sword and swung my invisible weapon before me.
Ha ha! Take that! And that! Not so cocky now, are you?
I see you've been keeping yourself busy.
He's looking at me with such disdain. He's like, you are delusional. You are delusional and crazy. I could not look him in the eye. I was just taking a look around the place. Yes? The white expanse of nothing, that is. He narrowed his eyes with disbelief, but for once he had the courtesy to not offer a rebuttal. Right. Anyway, this is yours. This is a stick? Slash the air away from me, if you would be so kind. I looked at him skeptically, but who was I to refuse? Although I was tempted to wield my weapon towards him, I behaved and drew my stick through the air. Really looks at you what is this girl doing? No, literally. And out came a chain scythe. Oh! Me when I go gardening? Ah! I got a little too excited, and the blade almost circled back toward me. With a flex of Arius' fingers, the blade stilled and dropped downward.
Perhaps do not maim yourself?
Okay, my bad. Okay, I was not expecting it to happen. You gave me no warning. I did not think you would be thrashing it about like a wild animal. Pardon me for attempting to have a little faith in you. But you told me to slash it. So I did. Anyway, best to put it to practical use. You said you were skilled in combat, correct? A little? Cool. This room can turn into any amount of environments. Let us see what we can work with. He walked over to some sort of panel, and I heard some beeps from where he was pressing into it. Faster than a blink. Lock in with a sword. Lune can't string it like a fishing rod. No, literally. What the hell? Faster than a blink, we were in what looked like a city, much like the one I had been to earlier. Okay, your job is to strike down targets. They'll have a red aura to them. Oh my god, what happens if I was colorblind? Wait, he said they would have a red aura to them? What happens if you're colorblind and can't see red? For clarification, I could actually see red. Their aura? I'll be able to see it? Yes, your full power will take some time to realize themselves, but sight is something that will come to you automatically. Sight. Wherever you are, you will be able to see supernatural beings. Those with red auras are wandering spirits. This is a test simulation, so it has been artificially reproduced. How strong the auras will actually be to you in the real world will depend on your own innate ability. Lovely. I couldn't help but eke out a dry reply, considering I had absolutely no idea how my innate ability could even be. What if there was nothing there at all? With that, the first target came into view. So I just swing like this? It was difficult to gauge my strength. While I was able to slice the apparition into two, the blade swung back toward my feet once more. Eek! Arias sighed and stayed my scythe once more. Do you want me to take this back from you? That's not my fault. I spoke through gritted teeth as I struck another target that swooped down on me. Honestly speaking, he sucks as a teacher, okay? Scythe, as cool as it looks, are they not just gardening tools? Like, I'm like 99% sure scythes were not created as a weapon in general, mainly because it is just impractical swinging such a large blade from up top than it is below. Like, it's more of a sweeping motion, if anything. Right? Because I'm pretty sure it was made before lawnmowers, right? So it was to, like, clear grass, like tall grass. So you're supposed to do the sweeping motion as well, and that's why they're so huge. And it's, like, impractical. It's like, what are we doing here? Also, he never taught us how to use it in the first place. And another thing, I think the only available weapon that she would have in her timeline would have been just a sword, if not a spear, or something of that level. No? This guy sucks! I'm kidding. I haven't had the chance to practice. I believe that trial by combat is the best practice. I think you need to change your beliefs? I ducked down mid-sentence to whack yet another apparition. If I wasn't so absolutely irritated at him, I would be terrified at the prospect of actually having to do this one day. Huh. Funny to hear it from me. Funny to hear from you. Look, just copy me. He took out his own scythe, leapt into the air, and took out 3 apparitions at once. I think Arias would die if he taught you the weapon personally. Oh my god, he would. I'm blowing him up with my mind right now. Show
I'm
off.
just teaching you. Learn faster, pupil.
Dude, shut the hell up. You didn't show me anything. You didn't teach me anything. Despite his tone, I knew what he was saying was true. I tried to learn as fast as I could. Eventually, I started to get the hang of when to draw my blade back, how much force to expel, and how to wield it. I'm a pro! Of course, I was still a beginner, but Arias had to intervene a little less often. You're surviving. Not the same thing. Your instincts are good, but you need a better control of your weapon. I'm used to swords, not this chain thing. Can I have a sword? No. This is built with special properties, and we do not use swords. Damn. Wait, that would be so sick, though. That would be so sick if they all had individual weapons. Like, I have a feeling Valafar is more of like a gun guy. Sayer may be more like scales. The scales are not a weapon, though. It's my problem. Oh my god, I can't think of like weapons personally. Ooh, you know what? I want Shafan to have like a huge hammer, like a big mallet. You know. What else? Scales wouldn't count as a weapon, but I feel like Sayer would have a sword at least. And I think this guy, like Aureus, would have like a gun, if not the standard like scythe, not gonna lie. Now I'm thinking about it. Ooh, I'm thinking about it. Do not hurt the ones with the blue aura. Ah! But it was too late. Congratulations! You just destroyed the soul of an innocent child. What? But I didn't mean it! You didn't warn me in advance. Scales? Yeah, because God's law or some shit. I'm into that chuny shit. I'm in that chuny shit for real. I was disheartened, but this is not what a pro would do. Arias seemingly took pity on me and pressed a few buttons on a panel which returned the room back to normal. You did well enough for today. I will let you off the hook for the afternoon training just this once. I appreciate your benevolence. Oh, that kind of skill? Yeah! Girl, what kind of skills are you thinking of? Reptile skill? No. Like, I'm thinking like the skill that you see Lady Justice carry. Like, I'm thinking of that. Oh, you think I can't take first? I would love to see you try. While I hoped to persuade Arias about my potential to defeat him during lunch, he took his leave the second he had seen me back at the office. Ah, how has training been going? I killed a child. Oh! Well, that happens. Has it happened to you? Probably. He turned away, shoulders shaking from obvious laughter. Yo, I knew this guy to blow up. Go ahead, laugh. My apologies. He recovered rather elegantly and patted my shoulder with sympathy. If you aren't preoccupied, shall we have lunch together? Yes, please. Somewhere tasty, please. Kame chuckled, and I noted that his laughter was a lovely velvet rumble. I hope to not disappoint, madam. We went to the cafeteria downstairs, which to me was no different from an elegant restaurant. Kame ordered a couple of sandwiches for us, and we took our seats somewhere less busy. I had yet to get used to the stares everyone passing by gave me, but Kame kindly blocked my view of others when he could. The soul concept reminds me of another manhwa concept with dreams. Ooh! Do tell. Is Arias going too rough on you? I let out a long exhale. Kame chuckled. No? He laughed harder. I mean it! Although, I wish he would give me more instructions. It's been like a trial by fire. I see he is a fan of the tough love method. Tough love? Where was the love? We can have one of the others take over if you'd like. But that would mean surrendering. Okay, now that I'm at an option area, I'm going to save here and switch over because I do want to end the stream. Oh, my Discord is still up. Hold on. My Discord is open. What the freak? Yes, I would like to quit. Okay. Anyways, I think that's all from me today. I do need to charge my phone, and I need to drink water. I need to get more water. Thank you all so much for hopping by. I am streaming again tomorrow, and it is another visual novel type thing. I think I am halfway through the game. I feel like. It is Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I hope you guys join in because I actually really like the game so much. Manhwa is called Dreamwalker for cancelled with 80 chapters, but the dream concept is like when people sleep, they become like a flame thing. Oh, I've never heard of it before. Maybe I'll look it up. Maybe. But yeah. Oh my god, I do need to get water. It's so tiring doing visual novels, but I do want to finish this visual novel on stream. So maybe next week. If I have more time on weekends, I'll do more visual novel stuff. And I will release like a stream schedule tomorrow morning before I start stream. So until then, thank you all so much for hopping by. Thank you. I'll see you all whenever I see you. Goodbye. I'm so tired. But oh my god, they're so handsome.